Danny Moynihan?
Oh, I thought that was John Belushi's son.
What? And what?
In this clip where he's frozen like a caveman,
He was frozen
and
today?
he's hosting a podcast,
it's
and the
not
makeup he
Danny
chose was just
Moynihan.
like frozen, like completely frozen man.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
figured-
that's kind of our bit.
No, but he's wearing like Jack Frost makeup, but like frozen in a.
Mm.
Like picture a man who just got thawed out of an ice block, and how their face would be all blue and crusty from the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A real
And their
Encino man.
snot would be like icicles into their beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Bobby. Yeah, Bobby Moynihan.
Bobby Moynihan. I always thought that was a Buscemi. Not a Buscemi.
You thought he was
Who
a
the fuck was I just
Buscemi?
talking about? No, the dudes from SNL back in the day.
Why can't I get this to...
The fat guys.
I don't get it. Okay. I literally cannot find the volume knob on this thing to say.
Yeah,
something.
but he used to be on SNL.
Who? Big
Bobby
Bob?
Moynihan. Bobby Moynihan from what was it? Fuck.
From Big Bob's people?
2008 to 2017.
So he was on there for a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Shout out
okay.
to Bobby. All right. Well, we're rolling. We're rolling, boys. Let's go. Let's roll
Hash
on.
brown, 2 slices of milk American cheese, 2 scrambled eggs, and 2 patties of crumbled Jimmy Dean.
That's right. 229. House Assembly. Clams, Dirt, Josh.
It's,
here.
it's all of us. We're here.
That's right. And Lori. Lori's here.
And Lori's here.
I was trying to record. I wanted to record her little talking about Severance bit, but she said no. She nixed it.
No.
She said nope, it's not important, and I don't want to give away any spoilers to you guys if you haven't seen it. So, which I understand. And then I heard Dirt say something about the Righteous Gemstones. Am I correct?
Oh yeah, I watched it all last week.
You watched it all?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I literally was like, dude, you could probably binge it in 3 days, and you did it.
That's how I watch TV. I don't like to watch things weekly. I just watch it all. Like if I'm watching something, it's probably the only thing I'm watching till it's done.
Well, that's
Unless I
juicy.
don't like
Well, then
it.
me and you can, because Lori's only not seen the end of season 3. She's literally not seen the last episode.
To be honest with you, I don't really remember the end of season 3 because I watched the beginning of season 4 and it kind of just like, it was really good.
Yeah, it took
was like a
over. It's
damn-
way better than.
Well, it could be its own thing. It was like its own Civil War movie.
Oh, that's right. You told me about it last week about the.
Yeah.
Or we talked about the Bradley Cooper preview.
Yeah, it could be its own thing.
Well, I'm excited. to
What was
watch it.
What was the end of season 3? Probably somebody getting shot.
No, it was a very happy ending, dude. It was like them and the Montgomerys kind of like coming together and driving a monster truck.
That's right. That's right. They're cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you thought the one cousin blew himself up.
Nope.
And
Nobody ever actually dies in this show until they're dead. Until they're dead. Then they're dead.
Well, yeah, but like I
They
mean,
die like 5 times in the show, which is a cliche for soap operas.
dude, they
when
shot
like, come
John.
back.
They shot John Goodman, who famously played Dan Barr on the hit sitcom Roseanne.
That's right.
You don't have to turn on the red light.
What's up?
I said you don't have to turn on the red light.
Don't turn on the red light.
Roseanne.
Give me
Roseanne.
give me the
like
green
that.
light, because John Goodman's ready to go. He got shot 600 times in the Righteous Gemstones, and
Yeah,
still
yeah.
lives.
The show's pretty violent. Like the first episode, they run like
Yeah.
3 people over or 2 people over with a car.
Dude,
With
you know
a-
who I like from that show who's underrated is the sleazeball bad guy from season 1, the son.
Yeah, dude, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
He was my favorite character from
Dude,
season
me
1.
too.
He held the whole thing together.
Me too.
Until he
I
died.
hated him like in the first 2 episodes, and then like by like episode 6, I was like, oh, this
No,
guy's
I
the
liked
best.
him right away. When I
Yeah.
first saw him in the devil mask, I was like, "Oh, this guy's good."
Yeah.
Wait, he wears masks?
Yeah.
He's trying to be like the Joker, so he wears a devil's mask and he's like blackmailing
He's
the family.
being way over the top.
And he's
Like-
yeah, he's like super over the top because he's from Hollywood. He's a stuntman, and
Like,
so everybody around him's like, "Dude,
like the
chill out.
Jersey
You're doing
Devils?
too much acting shit."
He almost kills
No,
his
not
girlfriend.
Jersey Devil.
The Jersey Devils?
Kill his
Yeah, he
girlfriend.
pretty much does.
Are we talking about Righteous Gemstones again?
Yeah.
Yes.
He died in that.
Dude.
And Clams, I could jump over and be like, let's talk about what we do in the shadows, but I have not caught up on the latest season. So I'm
Neither have
I'm in the dark
I.
over there.
I only watched like 3 episodes of the latest season, and I'm like, I can't let this finish.
Well, you got to. You got to finish it, and then you got to have the closure of it. No, I do the same thing with
You're gonna
Doctor Who.
edge
I still
yourself
haven't
on
watched the new
the
season.
ending.
Something
I
like
haven't watched
that.
any of it yet.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna feel when it ends. I mean, it's never a good feeling. I feel like it
I've
is.
been crying about it this entire time. It's John Cena's fault. It always is.
Oh, it's John Cena's fault.
Well, I mean, that's relevant. I said never a good ending, and then he said something about
Where I
John
had a
Cena.
different John Cena sound, didn't I? Oh,
Never
yes,
gonna
this one.
give you up.
Yeah, so Dirt, we don't get your thoughts on the sauce on Wednesdays. What do
What's
you think
that?
about the John Cena keeping it the same and not switching it up?
No, I think it's a good first step. Like, the first page is open, he's pissed off. This will evolve into something. He is going to change.
Okay.
He's going to change into
I mean, I
something.
like that take.
On
I
his
hope
own
you're
terms.
right.
He's like, I'm on my own terms. I'm not changing because y'all think I should change. I'm going to keep this hustle, loyalty, and respect bullshit. But it means something different now. And then he said, fuck that kid in the front row. And then they showed that kid crying.
Yeah, he didn't say that exactly, but
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He said, that kid's a piece of shit.
yeah, he said, "Hey," he said, "Look at that." He said, "Look at that tubby piece of shit in the front row. I'd like to punt him across the fucking arena."
Okay, well, I don't think. Okay, I've looked at that clip. That kid was fine until the camera was on him, and then he was like stage fright. That's why he was about to cry. He was like,
Yeah, dude, I can do it too, man. He just hit
Yeah.
him. They said, "Have you seen the clip where the Undertaker loses the streak? We need you to do that." What's his name? The guy, I forget his name.
Brock Lesnar?
No, the wrestling fan who they cut to, who was like,
Oh, blue shirt guy.
yeah, he just couldn't believe the Undertaker lost. He was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it." And I'm like, "You really, dude? You know what shocks me about that whole thing is that the Undertaker was like 1,000 years old already at that point, you know. And he had
True.
he had a horrible old man mohawk where they like shave their head into a mohawk and think it's cool, you know." Kind of like Edge is doing right now with his hair. Like, these old men need to stop playing around with their hair. Just go bald. Have some fucking respect.
Yeah, bald fraud.
You know what I'm saying? If you got a thinned out fucking Jerry Seinfeld poof, just go bald, dude. Have some respect for the community. My goodness, we all got to look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, have some respect like
Yeah.
LeVar, dude. LeVar saw one tiny little hair on his ankle. He said, "Get rid of the whole thing." He said, "Get rid of the foot."
Yeah,
I
got rid
don't-
of the whole foot.
I'm bald for life, okay? Fat Joe, yeah, that's actually a tattoo. That's not a beard on his face. He has it tattooed on.
He's fully bald.
He's completely smooth. If you go up and touch his face, it's like, yeah, so smooth. It's like silk. Pure, like, liquid silk.
Yeah, smooth.
Of course.
Yeah, the My Pillow guy, that's how he got his formula. He used to be in cahoots with Fat Joe.
That makes sense.
They're all connected. All these Hollywood big guys.
All these Joe Schmoes.
Fluffy Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah, he's a bald fraud.
Is he bald? No, he's not bald.
He's a
These are
bald
people
fraud.
maybe I wish were bald. Maybe
They should be bald.
Do you guys have anybody that you think should be bald? Clams. I know you got someone on your mind that you
Who
think
should be bald?
No,
Cody
not
Rhodes.
Cody. Cody's got some weird moles hiding underneath that scalp of his.
In
Cody,
just
I'm on to you. I'm
WWE or
very
something? Or
observant.
like, what are we talking about?
Huh?
People who should
Anybody.
be bald.
Or just anyone? Okay.
Anybody? I mean, Dirk can probably find an image of them and set it as his background of them
I'll be on
bald.
Um,
Just like he did with the.
Abraham
Italian.
Lincoln.
Abe Lincoln bald. He was probably bald.
I mean, at certain. Well, I don't know. I thought he had hair. I thought the
I'm
little.
pretty sure he had hair.
Oh yeah, he has hair. I'm looking at a picture of him right now. He's got hair.
Abe Lincoln bald. I feel like would be pretty easy. To
But I feel like that's
imagine.
someone who should have been bald.
Oh, he should have been bald. You think you think it would have put more respect? There would be a lot less racism had he been bald. People would
That's how
have
that works.
people would have taken more to it. You know, you might be onto something, Clams. Yeah, people would have been like, "Wow, I can really respect this man. He's gone fully bald. He doesn't have a thinned out swoop on top of his head. It doesn't look like I'm squinting at a Pringle on top of a man's scalp." Oh, Abe Lincoln bald. He looks good.
Yeah, that could have been our money. That could have been our money.
Could have been.
So, I want to bring up something real quick.
Yeah.
This isn't that interesting for you, Josh. However, it will be slightly interesting. So, in Fortnite, they updated the item shop, and I noticed they added a new character,
Bald.
Shohei Ohtani.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the baseball
Shohei,
player.
excuse me.
Oh yeah.
Shohei. Yep, the
He's
baseball
Shohei.
player. He's now a Fortnite character, so he's now real in Fortnite.
Okay. Yeah, he's a big time deal, man. They got oh wow. That's exact dude, he wore a top hat all the time. How do we
Shohei
know that
Ohtani.
wasn't the case?
He
Exactly.
didn't wear it all the time. This is
No, it was all the
There's like
time.
a million pictures of him with just no hat.
Bald.
There's like one picture with the top hat.
Let me see Tanahashi bald. Or wait, what's his name?
Who?
Takeshi 69.
Yeah. The baseball player we just mentioned. I want to see him.
Oh, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
No, don't show him bald. That's disrespectful.
I said Tanahashi, and that's a wrestler.
But I don't think you've ever seen Shohei Ohtani, so it wouldn't even matter.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've seen him. You guys don't think I've watched baseball before?
There's
Yeah.
no bald pictures of Shohei Ohtani.
Dude, I'm wearing a baseball cap. Okay? It's to protect me from baseballs.
But that says U.S. Express Enterprises.
Yeah, which is a baseball company, dude.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's a logistics company.
Nope, it's a baseball company. They
It's
make
logistics.
baseballs and bases.
They make logistics.
Nope, they do the logistics for the bases. They show you the distance that you need between each base, perfect to make a perfect diamond.
Say, I'm
See,
going
I
the
even know what shape baseball's in. It's in a diamond shape.
I'm going for
You
speed.
play it on a field
He's all alone.
of dirt. There's a mound.
All alone. In her time of need.
The pitcher
But he was
stands on a
racing.
mound,
And pacing.
and he digs a small hole. And
That's
Driving
right.
around the course.
Yep, and then he buries the baseball into the small hole, and the catcher.
And he guards it like a dog.
Yeah, and then the umpire spins the catcher around 9 times, and the
Mhm.
catcher's got to find the
No
ball
more.
after he's dizzy, and he's got to
No
dig it up
more
with a very
dizzy.
small spade. It's like a spade that's like this big. It's very small.
Yeah, it's tiny, it's small, it's
Yes.
insignificant. Get it
know.
out of my way.
Insignificant.
It's an American pastime.
It is. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, which is like the weirdest phrase. It's American pastime.
Yeah, it is though. It's like one of the
it
older
happened
sports
in the
in the world.
past. This happened in the past. Racism. It's an American pastime.
It is an American pastime. It happened in the past.
We should stop making it about good things, right? You know?
Goddamn, baseball and racism, American pastimes. Just like
American
fast food
pastimes.
and baseball.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of fast food, you see Tracy Morgan at the Knicks game?
No.
Oh, you
No.
didn't? Dirt, don't Google it.
Don't do it.
Tracy Morgan puked all over the fucking court.
I don't want to see
Nice.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
rough.
the
Oh,
first thing. It
God.
says Tracy Morgan throw up, Tracy Morgan incident, Tracy Morgan accident, Tracy Morgan Knicks. I'm not watching this.
Yeah, it's rough, dude. And the only reason I bring it up, and I'm not laughing at Tracy. I hope Tracy is okay. I don't know if this was some
Yeah,
sort
shout
of
out Tracy Morgan.
medical issue.
No,
the
he was
only
at a
reason-
baseball game. Yeah, dude.
No, it's because this morning I wake up and the first thing I see is I get on socials and I see RG3 has tweeted a picture of it, like a literally
Oh,
like
yeah.
a still image of him projectile vomiting, and I'm like, this is fucking crazy, dude. RG3 has no respect, like. It's just like, but he's like he's like, big ups to Tracy Morgan. Hope he's feeling better.
Yeah, shout him out. Shout him out.
Like, why would you say that and then post this picture? I don't know. It just
You
seems so funny to me because it was so like two-faced. and double-sided.
Yeah. I'd be mad. I'd be like, why'd you post a picture of me throwing out?
Yeah, dude, I'd be fucking furious. I mean, it is like funny just looking at it, like looking at the tweet, being like, "Whoa, that's fucking crazy."
Yeah.
Like,
why would you share this?
it's crazy on all scales.
Excuse me.
Tracy
Sorry, I
Morgan should sue the Knicks and RG3. Right. That's what he should do. He should contact the nearest lawyer. I believe he was from what I believe he was reading some of RG3's past tweets and it made him sick.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It made him sick. Yeah, he was watching some of RG3's TikToks.
Not the TikToks. You gotta be careful with that.
Oh, he's a cringe master, dude. Yeah.
Mega cringe. His name was Mega Cringe. He's a transformer.
Yeah,
Robots in
he
disguise.
knows how to transform into a guy with a broken leg.
Ooh.
Right?
Big old broken leg, you big old dumbass.
You broke my leg.
He'd probably take this clip and he'd clip it out of context and be like, "See, this is what I'm talking about." And he'd make it about himself somehow.
It's always about himself.
Yeah, dude. This isn't about you. It is. It's about how shitty you are, and for posting that picture of Tracy, you should have just gave big ups to Tracy. You should have said, "What the hell? Why didn't we get a blue tint over Tracy immediately to shield him from the public?"
That's right.
It's a great point.
They do it for the NFL players.
Continue with your point. I'm interested.
Yeah, when the NFL players get hurt and they go off the field, well, there they go. They go into the blue tent. You know, sometimes they're woozy. I mean, I was speculating not long ago in one of the, I think the second matchup we had with the Eagles this year, that Jalen Hurts was like under the influence or something. I was like, this dude's acting all woozy. And then
Under the influence of ball.
And this was before he got hit. And then he gets hit, and they put him in the blue tent, and you can't see what's going on in there. We need that.
Giving him more
We
alcohol.
need that for the celebrities on the sideline at NBA games. Next thing you know, Larry David's gonna have diarrhea, like on the sideline.
All over the place.
And
That's
what are we
the
gonna do?
last
We're gonna
thing we
watch it. We're gonna watch Larry David spray ass all over the front row. No, we need a blue tent.
Okay.
We need a blue tent.
Not for me.
Just
I
like
hate
a pop-up blue tent comes out. It's
Yeah.
like, put it over Larry. He's spraying ass again.
Here we go. You guys might hate this.
My brother would love the punchline to that whole joke. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. What are we looking at? Baseball teams?
Yeah, let's pick out our baseball teams and lock them in.
Wait, lock them in our baseball? What are we, 7?
We're gonna lock them in.
Let's lock in our baseball teams, guys. We're gonna fist bump on this one. Oh man,
Hell
I'm frozen.
yeah.
We'll come back though. I can look at these couple of teams. I'm stuck on the A's, by the way. Just so you guys know, I'm on A through the Los Angeles Dodgers. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can tell you, none of those teams are gonna be mine.
Oh, dude, the Athletics would be in contention if they were still in Oakland.
Yeah, the Diamondbacks would still be in contention if they still had the old colorway.
Oh yeah, 100. Well, they still are in contention because I still think
They have one of the best logos still.
Yeah, and the dark red with the bright neon blue kind of thing. I don't know. It kind of works.
I don't know. I don't really like it.
I'm not a big fan of it. I remember the old colorway, the teal and purple. Beautiful.
Yeah. Had that Charlotte Hornets vibe to it.
Yeah, I used to like the Diamondbacks, but
Chicago has 2 teams. You got the Cubs and White Sox.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Lori likes the
LA has
Cubs.
2. LA has
Yep.
2 teams.
Lori likes all Chicago-based.
But technically,
teams.
New York used to have like 3 teams.
Now,
Yeah,
what's
New
going
I don't
on?
know.
What's going on with the White Sox? Like, how come everybody hates them, right? Everybody just if you live in Chicago and you like the White Sox.
I think it was because like back in the day, it was like White Sox like were the Patriots. You know, like the 2005 to 2018 Patriots.
Yeah.
That was the White Sox back in the day, I think.
Huh.
And that hatred never goes away. Everybody in baseball is just like, oh yeah, we hate the White
It's
Sox.
probably, honestly, you're saying everyone hates it, but it's probably like what side of Chicago you live on.
That's true, and there's probably
Because that's kind of how it is with New York teams as well.
Yeah,
It's like where you're kind of like situated.
my guess is that the White Sox are there, so when people lose a bunch of money and want to quit liking a team based in Chicago, on a
They can like
bet,
the White Sox.
they can go and switch to the White Sox and put their money there and lose their money there. So the city of Chicago gets their money twice.
Oh yeah,
Perfect.
Chicago loves baseball.
Okay, I'm coming back. Here we go. We're refreshing, and we're back. I'm gonna leave it small like this. Okay.
Scroll down and see the other half of the
dude,
team.
hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on. I saw a team the other day, and their logo was atrocious, and I don't see it on here.
Orioles.
No.
No.
They need to go back to that old
No,
bird.
it
I
was
hate
the Rays. It was the Tampa Bay Rays.
It's just a
Oh,
TB.
No, it's not. Not anymore. It's like a weird
Stingray.
It's like rays. No, it's like
Yeah,
sun rays, dude.
Oh
I don't think that's
No.
I don't think that's Major League.
no, these are Tampa Bay Devil Rays.
Yeah, those are Tampa Bay Rays, not
Is
Sun
it?
Rays.
I saw
Yeah,
a
those
sun
are
ray.
Stingrays.
I
No,
saw
they're
some
like
sort of.
stingrays. Yeah, see
Yeah.
the hat? It's a stingray.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Devil Rays. Yeah, because I'm
Yeah, I
selling
think-
Devil Rays merch.
I think the
eBay
team you're
store.
thinking of is like a minor league.
Okay. Well, their logo was bad.
Mhm.
It was real bad. I was like, this isn't a real team, is it? They were trending on Twitter for some reason. I don't
I
know.
think
That
Orioles have the
their
worst
coach,
logo.
attacked someone or something.
It's like, get my logo out of your mouth.
Yeah. The teams. I mean,
I don't
it's,
know if I'd say it's
baseball-
the worst,
Baseball's got a lot of letters, man. It's a lot of letters.
but it's a lot of. You gotta consider
But
how
they
old the
fit
teams are.
baseball. I was gonna say it fits baseball's overall vibe.
Well, because it's an old sport.
You know what's gonna help me
Milwaukee
do?
Brewers and Orioles don't fit in. I don't like these two.
I hate to do this 2 weeks in a row, but I feel like this would help me decide if we did a MLB logo tier list. If we ranked these bad boys on how good they look. You know?
I don't know about doing that
'Cause-
tonight because we're starting to run low.
We're not running low.
For me,
Yeah, well.
we're getting low.
There's
that's
only
not a
like
little late.
13.
I had to go buy a
teams.
suit.
Well, I mean, it happens, but
I had to buy a suit. It's not that many.
I
Oh,
have
wait, yeah.
I have to get up early.
Yeah,
Not
I
that
do
many.
too.
This
yeah,
is
it's not
quick.
that many. Oh wait, these are nice. These make
Okay, Oakland A's.
I think it's like the full logo, yeah.
Yeah, these are.
Or
nice.
some of these might be old too.
Well, this
Yeah.
is the 2024 logos. That's what I clicked on.
Ooh, nice.
okay. 2024. Well, we're in
Well,
2025.
they have two logos. They have a letter logo and a mascot logo. Is normally the case.
Yeah.
So. No, dude, it
Oakland
is the
A's.
Rays. The Rays is who I'm thinking of, bro. You see that little yellow, tiny shimmer in the middle of the Rays, where it says it's like some little spot.
I'm not even seeing the
On
Rays
the-
logo yet.
Neither am I.
It's in the bottom corner.
Oh.
Oh yeah. It's a baseball diamond.
Well, no, there's a little shimmer on the R.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, so they've taken that shimmer and they've made that the logo.
Oh.
Oh, I see what you're talking about on Twitter.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What
Because I
is
clicked
that?
the team.
That's their logo now?
Ooh.
It's bad.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
But the funny thing is, I think it's only on their like.
Is it just like a one-time thing or something? Like,
Well, it's only like their profile picture on like a. No, I see them using it too, because like one of their like pictures for like one of their scrimmage, like practice matches or whatever, is versus like the Yankees,
Yeah.
and or it might be the Mets. I think it's the Mets, and it's just that like I think it's supposed to be like, you know how like you can make visualizations, like let's say you read a comic and someone hit a ball with a bat, it would
Yeah.
probably look like that.
Yeah, or like someone got like, you mean like whack?
Bam.
Ow.
Yeah, something along those lines. That
Yeah.
that kind of thing. I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Oh, that's interesting.
I have I think I have a controversial opinion, but I prefer the letter logos.
Okay.
Just looking at all of these together, and then the circle
Yeah.
logos are
we
my
don't
second
necessarily have to
favorite.
rank these. I just kind of like looking at these now.
So
Yeah,
like
there's
first off,
secondary logos here too.
Arizona, hard. Goes
Wait,
so hard.
Here? Oh, the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
See, I'm the opposite. This looks more like a basketball team. to
Yeah,
me. This should be a
Arizona has-
basketball.
2 logos, and
This
So
looks
does
like-
Miami. They all do.
Yeah, most of
Yeah.
them do. The only ones that don't is like Washington.
which is
and-
awful. Awful.
I don't mind
Pittsburgh
Washington's
doesn't.
logo, but it's a
It's
Walgreens
bad,
logo.
dude. It's a fucking butt.
Pittsburgh only seems to have one.
Yeah, Pirates only have one. I think they had a mascot.
It's
for
a
logo for a
butt.
while.
The Rangers and the
Milwaukee
Nationals are
seems to
like the
only have
same
one.
team. Just have different
Milwaukee.
letters.
Oh yeah, I hate this one. This one's bad.
It's clever though because it's got the M and the B in the baseball glove.
Wait,
Yeah.
But it doesn't really.
Brewers?
It doesn't really mean like I don't know. They should make it. I guess for like legal reasons, they can't make it like a pitcher of beer. But
Oh, well then they should just change their name at this point. This is a terrible.
well,
thing.
it's still. I mean,
It's got
Milwaukee. There's lots of breweries. I
nothing
mean, it
going for it.
still makes
True.
sense.
No, well, hold on. I'm going to double side with Clams. It's not going in D. Absolutely not. Because the M and the B is fun. That is fun. I like that.
And there's still like
I
precedent.
wish it wasn't
even
in
if
a
it's just
circle.
historical. But
Yeah, I wish it wasn't in a
like-
circle.
like think about Pittsburgh Steelers. Like they were called that because it was. What point is they were the Steel City. The people that worked in the steel mills were called
Bro,
Steelers.
If Aaron Rodgers goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Clams, you have to take over his spot on Pro Wrestling Sauce. He's not allowed on the channel anymore.
Oh my god. I don't think Nate's gonna want that either.
I don't think he is either. Yeah, you're right. Nate's going to
Why would
switch
you
teams.
want Brett Favre?
Nate's going to
Jr.
like the
on there?
Dolphins now.
I'll tell you. I think my pick is Mets.
Nate's going to switch to the Mets. Wait. You're picking the Mets as the best? That's crazy.
crazy.
That's the damn baseball team Dirt likes.
That's crazy. All right, well, I'm putting one in S.
Which one are you picking?
I don't
This
know.
is your team for the rest of your life.
Oh, you picked the Mets for the rest of your life? Well, you're New York. I mean, that's... You just went... You
I
guys-
don't know. I kind of like.
Yankees, definitely not.
I
So-
kind of like this one too.
You know what? I'm gonna double down. I'm
Cardinals
doubling
are
down.
sick.
I'm going Miami. I'm a Marlins fan.
Ooh,
Miami.
dude, honestly, super sick. Super sick logos, both of them.
Where's
Like,
the other
it's
Cardinals logo?
classic. It's that good teal color. Like, Clams just likes that teal. He just wants to be around that teal
I
color.
really, I do really like teal.
These are my
Yeah.
toss-ups. I'm gonna toss up between Mets and Cardinals.
Bro, fuck St. Louis, dude. What?
Oh, I don't care about St. Louis.
Yeah.
Look at that logo.
There is Saints in the name, though, which you like the Saints. That's cool.
Yeah. Go marching in.
I couldn't like the Yankees.
Why not?
No, and well, you know what? I'm not the baseball logo with the hat is I kind of like that
It's
one.
classic. Same thing with
yeah,
their.
it's a great logo. I'll put it right here.
So, same thing with the NY. That's
Yeah.
like
This is the best logo out of baseball.
that is
No.
the
It is.
No.
Objectively
quintessential.
the best.
Honestly, LA's is kind of also kind of quintessential. I don't
Yeah, I
know
was
why.
gonna say the Dodgers in New York. They're like.
Well,
the
they used to. Well, the
baseball team.
Dodgers used to be in New York.
No, this is just popularity based off of popularity here.
Yeah, now
No,
you
off
do.
of icon.
That is like
I
historic.
strictly base mine off of
iconography.
what I think about it. I
Alright,
feel
well, I
like
do
LA
like
is
the
times
Dodgers
New
logo.
Roman overlapping.
I do like this Dodgers logo.
The,
I do like that.
Yeah, that's better. That looks
This
more
logo
realistic.
is a little lacking compared to this one.
Now, I just said LA because the Dodgers. It's a historic team. Used to be back in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
so
I
on and
like
so
this
forth.
cursive logo for them way
Yeah,
better.
they're a bunch
than
of
this.
traitors.
What the hell?
Teams get sold all the time, dude.
Another great
at,
logo is Giants. The Giants logo
Oakland's.
is great.
What?
You don't like the Giants logos?
No,
Oh my god.
it's a fucking baseball with giants on it.
All of
Yeah,
them are
it's like-
baseball. Almost all of
Yeah,
these are
I know.
baseballs
I
with their
know.
logo.
That's why I
Your
was
name
gonna rank
wrong.
these, man. Let's see which.
I was gonna
ones-
say at least like Miami and Arizona's are kind of like fit in there to some degree. It's
There's
not
a
just.
baseball on there.
Yeah, no, I said it fits though. Like it's not
Okay.
just like a logo, like baseball logo. Like you got the Arizona one. It's the snake biting
What
the
is this one?
baseball.
It's just a G. with-
Guardians.
This is a bad one.
Yeah,
It's
it's pretty
not great.
bad.
That's a bad one.
Yeah, the C is them too.
The C?
The other C.
This C.
Mhm,
Oh yeah.
matches.
Oh, I like this one a little bit more. No, I don't actually.
No.
No, I don't. I'm trying to think if there's any other really good ones. I think Philly Flyers logo is pretty cool.
Flyers.
No.
Is that what
Philadelphia.
they're called?
No. I mean, it's
No.
all right. It's better. It's got
I think
a
they're
bell.
just the Phillies.
I mean, but
I think it's just the
Oh.
Phillies.
I think it is just the Phillies. I think the Flyers is their hockey team.
yes.
Yeah.
I would put that right about here with the Giants. I think it's right on par.
Sure. Sure.
If you don't like these logos,
Those two are very old, to be fair.
Yeah, they're
but
old. I mean, I like the Mets one better, but
yeah, the Mets one's alright. It's got the fucking bridge from New Jersey to New York City on it.
yeah.
Whatever that's called. Whatever happened to there. Do you see any other really popular ones? Really good? I like this one with this bird.
Yeah, that's a Canadian one. Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto's got a good logo.
No, what
Got the
about?
bird,
Hold
it's got
on.
the Maple Leaf, it's got the baseball.
Go down again. Let me check it out.
I'm down.
That's fine. Down. That's
Cubs
fine,
is a
man.
very iconic logo, though.
No.
Cubs, Red Sox. Good old Cubbies. I do like Baltimore's O. It's very nice. Very pretty.
Yeah, over this guy. This guy's going right in there. This guy. That's right in the middle there.
Now, what about the Padres? The P in the brown SD. Yellow P and then doo-doo brown SD. What do we think?
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense.
What are we thinking about that? That's a weird combo.
Oh, I heard that there's a thing called poop games.
What?
So when like Padres and
Oh,
teams
yeah.
play against each other, the way the score thing works out when it's 0-0, it spells out poop. And so they're
You could also
Poop
put
games.
any of the other round logos in between it and spell out poop.
yeah. But it'll spell
Ah.
out poop on your TV.
Yeah, spell poop right now. Yeah. P. O. P.
Ooh.
We did it, boys.
We did it. Number one.
Oh, the Braves have a bad logo. I hated the Braves logo when I was a kid.
I
I
kind of
always
like
thought
it.
it was just very. Eh.
I think that their A is more iconic than the other two that you guys said, LA and New York, for me. Only because I grew up around it, I guess. I grew up around a lot of A.
Where is their A? Is this it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a better logo than the one they're using. I put this one right up here.
They use both. You gotta
Use
remember that.
both. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but we're ranking the logos by themselves.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, but you said it was better than the one they were using.
Oh yeah,
they're
I'm at the
using
other
both.
one they're using. I see what you're saying.
What about the Sox, the Boston Red Sox? Now they have a pair of
good
red
one.
socks. Now, what do you think
That
about
makes
that?
sense.
Right up
The
there.
socks are red.
You like that? That looks
I
like
put
a
it-
looks like a Steve from Blue's Clues drawing. It looks like
And I'd put it right at the top of all the logos.
he'd be like, "Blue wants some socks." Like,
No, I put it realistically right about here. Right next to Braves. Right? Am I right?
yeah,
Yeah.
that works. Now, what
Yeah,
about their
yeah.
other logo, the B?
I'm losing it. Oh, the B is also a great B.
Now that's an iconic one for me. That makes me think of Boston Rob from Survivor.
Yep. Yep.
The hat.
And it looks great on a hat.
Mhm.
I think this is better than this, and it's better than all these.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
up there.
The two, I guess two. I was gonna say three that I see on a hat the most often are both the New York teams in Boston.
Yeah.
And St. Louis.
No, I don't see St.
Not-
Louis up there. I don't know where
It's
you're getting
definitely-
St. Louis from.
Yeah.
I don't know. I see it a lot.
I've never seen it
Who do you
before.
hang out with?
I don't know. Probably gang members.
It's a bunch.
What?
It's an exclave of like ex people that lived in St. Louis. He just doesn't realize it.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, there's a bunch of
Well,
St. Louisers.
what about
I
the
never-
Angels?
Dude, Angels is kind of sick.
It
Because
is.
the halo makes it cool, right? It should have some wings though. Missed
Also,
opportunity.
Halo's enough.
It's the bee. It's like a 3D version of the bee.
Yeah, it is a little bit. That's a respectable spot.
Yep.
Go ahead and put the Athletics, that stupid round logo. I mean, which isn't even up to date because they're gone from Oakland. It's in us to see, yeah.
Yeah. It looks more like training gear than an actual logo.
Now the Diamondbacks, those are both A's. Those are both pretty cool, in my opinion.
I agree. I agree. I agree.
Yeah, they're cool. I'd put them right here though.
Yeah, I think so. I think we got 3 A's
I don't
up
really
in the
like
A.
the snake though. I'm not a big fan of the snake.
Well, you can knock it down to B.
I'd rather
it's
it be like a
against one.
full. I'd rather it be like a full picture of like a more realistic rattlesnake, like this
I
guy.
think they have one that's a full coiled snake thing.
Yeah. Because this
Like,
doesn't really say rattlesnake. This says viper to me.
Randy Orton.
Yeah, it looks like a Randy Orton
Yeah.
logo. This P sucks. It's the worst
Yeah,
letter
it
logo.
is. It's bad.
Bad
It's
P.
not the worst letter logo. These two are the worst letter logos.
I hate this P though. It sucks.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate both P's.
I'm gonna be
I know
honest with you.
people like
Out of
this P.
out of the circle logos, see, I'm not even gonna fight for the Pod. I like the Padres, but I'm not gonna fight for them here.
I like their other logo better.
Yeah, the brown SD.
Yeah. I'll move that one right where it belongs.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. You were
The
gonna
Cubs-
say something about round?
The Cubs is my favorite round logo.
Yeah, but it looks like the London subway logo.
Looks like Comedy Central.
You ever seen them? What do they call the subway over there? I like the Twins logo.
No, boo, boo. They had the opportunity to put Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger on a logo, and they didn't do it.
True, that's true. These
True.
look like high school logos. Not good.
The world wants twins too.
Twins 2, baby. Give me the twins. Who's this?
That's the Cubs again.
That is not the Cubs, right? I thought
Yeah.
there was a different team that had the C.
No, it's the same C. Look at the C in the middle of the circle. It's the same. It's just got a little white border around it.
Well, I'm
And then
thinking of Cincinnati Reds.
Since
I like
this,
the Red.
this was my Uncle Clint, rest in peace, his favorite team. He liked the Cincinnati
Reds.
Reds.
I'd put Reds right in the middle of the middle.
Yeah, it's pretty iconic. I like it. It reminds me of cigarettes for some reason. It looks like a cigarette logo. Because it says
Colorado
Reds in the middle, I guess.
Not a big fan of this logo.
Oh, was
Um,
that the old team name?
The Colorado Rockies?
No.
What? The Reds?
No, I was looking at something. I
I don't
think.
like either one of these.
Yeah, I don't. They look like high school football team.
They look like they were made in about 5 minutes, with like
Yeah.
zero thought. All right.
Okay.
Tigers logo. I like this Tigers logo.
Yeah,
So-
it's underrated.
Mm-hmm.
The franchise for the Miami Marlins began to play as an expansion team in the 1993 season as the Florida Marlins.
Oh,
I was on the MLB shop and I saw a hat that said Florida Marlins, and I was like, was that their old? The M just looks a little better, honestly.
Ooh,
I don't
dude,
know.
I bet their gear is sick. I bet they got some sick hats.
Big old
Dude, got some nice
surprise. I think I know what Josh is gonna pick. I think he's gonna pick the damn Boston Red Sox.
No, fuck.
You like Boston Rob?
Not picking
Royals
Boston, Rob.
logo. Royals logo is like a little bit above mid.
Ooh, let's see what Clams has got on here. See if my computer can run all 3 streams. Oh yeah, I can do it. Yeah, these are nice hats, Clams. Oof. Oof, that teal one, dude. I know you're looking at that
Yeah.
bad boy. Jeez.
I just
dude.
wish it was like the modern.
M.
I kind of prefer the modern logo, actually.
Yeah, I like the modern one too. I don't really like the F. Yeah. I don't know. The black hat's kind of sick. The curved one right there.
Yeah.
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 I was looking at New York
Yeah,
Rangers
seriously.
St. Patrick's Day jerseys, and they're pretty sick. They have like the plaid on them.
Mm.
What?
What?
Say what?
Is this also Cincinnati?
Yeah, that's the Reds. Oh,
yeah.
sorry,
I
we
like it.
froze.
We froze.
It was all right. We'll be back in a second. We can keep talking. I can still see the logos. We're good.
All right, Seattle Mariners is not good.
No, it's bad. It looks like a shitty compass. It looks like a bad. It looks like a North Face company that would like be going head to head with North Face at Bass Pro Shops.
This TV.
It stands for Tom Brady. It's cool.
V12. Right in the middle.
The TB is better than the Texas Rangers logo. Right. If I'm gonna pick a T,
The Rays logo is the other logo. Well, no, I like the Texas Rangers tee.
I
just wish they didn't have all the extra shit around it.
I don't like it. This looks like a Tennessee Volunteers tee, but red.
You guys both hate the Washington Nationals logo.
Yeah, it's terrible. It looks like fucking this. Like they're getting ready to write Walgreens. It looks like yeah. It looks like it looks like an ass with a hemorrhoid in the middle.
I put socks. I put the Red Sox right in the middle.
Looks like Howie Mandel drew this logo.
The White Sox.
You don't see it, dude? Look at the Washington Nationals logo and just think about a prolapse ass.
Oh, but
it's like a CT scan of a prolapse.
Yeah. Now the White Sox, dude, underrated.
Yeah,
logo.
put that right in the middle. I put it right at B.
It's underrated, dude.
You think it could go to A? Yeah, I do too, actually.
Maybe top of B.
It's probably the bottom of A. Right next to the Yankees.
Like, how come? But here's my problem. How come they don't have a logo? Do they have a logo? Can maybe Clams find this out? They have a logo.
Who?
That's just socks, a pair of white socks, because of the.
I
Reds.
don't think they do though.
Why? That's a missed opportunity. They should be white, and they should have a little bit of a yellow and brown stains on them.
No, they don't have a White Sox logo.
Why, dude? They just says socks and what? It's SOX.
Yep.
Isn't Red Sox also SOX?
I think they were made by the same guy.
God,
They're from the same era. They're from like the 1910s or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, they've been around.
1918.
Years.
They technically did have a sock logo, but it was not good.
Really?
Yeah. Not that I see like ever on a jersey. South side.
You know what?
I
You
guess
know
they're
what I
from
would
the
hate
south
though
side.
is that I have a.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Here.
I could never pick them because they're.
Are you look? Yeah. Are
There's
we?
two
are we
teams
looking
with
at,
the same name, essentially.
Look at my screen.
There's a sock. Okay, let me switch to Clams.
Loading. Oh yeah. Is that 1960 to
My
1975?
God, yeah, that's bad. It looks like a Red Wings logo. And then the one, oh
Like-
my God, look at the dot one. It looks like someone
mean
took the Japan flag and disgraced it.
You talking about the 1949-59?
No, I'm talking about the 1960 to 75.
Oh.
That's the one I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
It's like the Japanese flag. Someone stamped it with some weird thing, dude.
Yeah,
honestly,
these logo like this is
The
awful.
current logo is the best one.
Yeah.
I like the font on that one. If that was like a font for their stadium, that'd
I
be
can't
cool.
believe they used 1967 to 1990. That is crazy.
That's so bad.
That looks like American Online. It looks like the guy, the little mascot from Singular, is holding a.
Whoever
fucking
decided
dildo.
on that one was an idiot.
Like, what is that?
Okay, but the
And like
font's cool.
these three at least have a sock in it,
Yeah.
but this is a little too goofy.
Now I'm liking
That looks like
1948s. I'm liking
That's not bad.
Po' Boy Jones.
Kind of
there.
shows his sock, you know.
Yeah, but
but-
he's showing his fat ass too. He's like, look at my fat.
He's showing
booty."
that dumpy.
Yeah.
And this is the jersey lettering.
Ooh. Now that's kind of nice. I like these. Like, I don't like that 1903. What the fuck is that? Looks like a door hinge.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
It's just font choice. Not great, but just font choice.
See, I don't know. The name Socks, I could never pick this.
Well, all right,
You're
look, socks.
one letter change away from Sucks.
I mean, yeah, but look, they actually had socks in it in 1918.
Oh, they did. It looks like they took a bunch of L's.
It does. That's why I was confused at first, and I was like, oh wait.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Oh my god, I'm briefly reading their Wikipedia. So they started off as the Cornhuskers
That's
Whoa.
hilarious.
in 1894, and then in 1900 they removed and they became the St. Paul Saints. That is a badass name, St. Paul Saints.
And they didn't
They
stay
should have
that.
never left that. They became the Sox, man.
Well,
They
look
just
at
had no Saints
19.
for like a year.
Look at the 1980 lettering.
Dude, that's crazy. That looks like some. It looks like it's like a competing with Reebok. It looks like
Yeah.
They were still in the minor leagues at this time.
When in the 80s?
No, in the 1900s.
Oh well, I'm talking about the 80s.
Oh, I didn't even hear what you're saying.
Oh my god! So I just noticed it said 1982, 1986 home and 2013 to present alt home.
Oh, so this is still used in an alternative jersey. This is their
This is
their 80s alternate.
bro. They should have kept this one.
They still use it. It says alt home. So
No. 2012 alt home.
Oh, okay.
This started in 2013 and is still going into present.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
That's-
I got you.
That's the same font as the one you guys hated.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like it.
What the fuck? All right, whatever.
No, we're saying we don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh, I
But-
thought you guys were saying you liked it.
No, we just think that it's crazy that they're still using it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Whatever City Connect exactly is, I don't know.
dude, that one
So-
that says South Side is what? South Side of Chicago.
Okay, so this one and this one are their current like home ones because it's the only one that say present.
It's the best ones they got. It's the best they've done out of.
This is one
entire
of their
school.
alts. This is one of their alts that
I
they
don't-
currently use.
Yeah, I don't understand the alts, especially that white and gray one. That one looks fucking
Yeah, that
weird.
one's yeah. This is some sort of I guess city event
Dude,
thing,
honestly,
whatever.
the St. Patrick's Day one is sick.
Yeah.
They should just be green and white. They should be a green and white
What was
team.
it? 2001. I thought we were back through. 1917. Okay.
Why is it always blue, red, white, and blue? Why is it always red, white, and blue? Like, no one gives a shit about.
Because baseball has always been
Patriotism.
touted as America's pastime.
Yeah, well, fuck that. We're the green logo White Sox.
I'm just saying.
Green Sox.
Green sucks.
Ed Walsh holds the career for lowest earned run average. Wow, what a what a fact about Ed Walsh. Over
By the
there.
way,
Gross.
the C and T logo is the Minnesota Twins.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That doesn't make any sense. It's still an alright logo.
I don't know what
I,
the
I don't
C-
like it. Yeah.
Why?
Why didn't they just make it two?
Twin Cities, maybe?
Okay, we'll just make it two T's. They're twins. They're exactly the same.
Yeah, we're the same.
Right? Why didn't they just make their logo a picture of Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen?
Mm.
Right?
Or,
Dylan and Cole Sprouse.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm
The team is named after the Twin Cities moniker for the two adjacent cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul. So that's why it's TC. So and the Twins in
Dude,
general.
now Minneapolis gets all the credit. St. Paul gets nothing.
Yeah, St. Paul doesn't even have the Saints anymore. They're the Sox.
Yeah, they suck. They suck.
Yeah, and they're not even in St. Paul.
St. Paul Saints.
St. Paul.
All right.
It's probably like a 104-year-old man's dying last word.
That's what. Yeah. St. Paul Saints.
The St. Paul
St. Paul Saints.
It's like, Grandpa, it's not 1903 anymore. He's like, oh, I remember when the
Well, they
St.
weren't even a
Paul.
team. They weren't even a team for like a year. So, yeah, I think
He played for him.
I played for the St. Paul Saints in 1900 to 1901.
All I ate that entire year was one grain of rice and a bowl of dirt.
They were
older.
originally called White Stockings.
Huh.
The Chicago White Stockings.
Mm.
Huh. I think they should consider a rebrand.
Oh yeah, they did. They rebranded right before the World Series. They became White Sox
Oh.
because the World Series wasn't for another 2 years.
Oh. Yeah, they need to consider a rebrand. What would you rebrand this team? How about the Chicago Big Booms?
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother. that passed away.
The
You
Chicago
get my big
Beefs.
The Beefs? That's not
The
bad.
Beefs.
Big beef.
What about the Chicago?
And they could be sponsored by Arby's.
Chicago, too much stuff on a hot dog.
boom, boom, boom,
The-
boom, boom.
Too much stuff on a hot dog is a fallacy.
It is too much
No,
stuff.
it's true. There is too much stuff on hot dogs.
It's too much
sometimes.
stuff. They're like tomato, pickle, poppy seed bun.
That's a damn Chicago dog. Yeah, it is too much.
Yeah.
Stuff on that. Yeah, I don't get the Chicago dogs. I get the New York Coney. New York
Yes.
Coney, or
East
sometimes
Coast,
I get
East Coast.
ketchup and mustard, or sometimes I get mustard and.
Stop being weird and putting all that shit on your hot dog. This is why people have the joke about hot dog being sandwich.
What? It is a sandwich. It's a delicious sandwich. I would know. I eat them.
I would know. I
eat
eat
hot dog.
vegetables.
Damn.
Well, there it is. There's our tier list, and my pick for
baseball.
For baseball, I'm not switching. I'm staying with the Arizona Diamondbacks.
All right. God, I didn't even know you picked that.
I did before.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I picked them before, like back in the day. They used to be the.
Back in the day.
And you know why? Because you can.
Back in my day.
You know why, Clams? Because you just reminded me, looking at merch, that a lot of their purple and teal merch is still available.
Still
It's,
there,
they
yeah.
still use it as a
Still there.
throwback jersey. So
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah.
I'm just gonna double up though and keep.
I'm just not a fan of that logo.
But I am still like an actual fan of like the Hurricanes.
I like
can't-
the
that's-
A logo. I don't. Still,
The A logo is great. The snake logo looks like a Madden Create team logo.
I still think it's good.
they got other logos though. I think that they use as well.
That's sick.
Kind of like they got basketball, dude. Basketball's logos are the worst. They're all over the place. Their jerseys never match.
No.
It looks like shit. Basketball's in the tank, dude. I'm pretty sure that's actually why Tracy Morgan was sick, is because he was like, oh my god, what's happening to the state of the NBA? And he just barfed. Yeah.
Barf, barf, barf. Barf, barf, barf.
Oh, their D logo.
Yeah, for the Diamondback.
Yeah, you're right. They have a D logo. It's better than the
Yeah.
other one. How do I share this?
It's a D. Set it as your background. I don't know.
All right.
Share screen. 98 to 2006. I miss you.
98. 98 degrees.
No, 98 2006 Diamondback logo.
Oh yeah, that purple teal. Clam says he would have moved to Arizona, but he's got to be a Florida boy. He's just got to fully commit to Florida sports.
Except for Hurricanes. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you're still East Coast. You're not far
Yeah.
up the way.
You're way far out of the way.
No.
Son, you're flying too close
You
to the sun.
gotta be a Tampa Bay Lightning fan.
Flying
That's
too close to
Panthers.
the-
No,
Or Panthers.
or the Panthers. Yeah. Forget they exist.
I think it was the Panthers that won the Stanley Cup last year.
Yeah, I know. Sad state of hockey. It's terrible, right?
Oh, you can't see the whole logo, but there's part of it.
Oh, I mean that's kind of cool. I like that.
Oh, that's just Florida Panthers.
I like that. It's kind of a snake.
Kind of a
And,
snake.
It's making a D
snake.
shape there. Yeah, I like it.
No, here's the other one. Oh, you can see more of this one.
Ah. Yeah, I like that one too.
And he's like, you know what I'm saying? This is better than the other snake logo they have.
Yeah, it is. I agree. It's simpler.
Let me ask you a question though. Does your team have Mr. Met?
No. Or
That's
Mrs.
what I
Or Mrs.
thought.
Met. Have you seen Mrs. Met, dude?
No, I don't even know about that. I just came to a revelation that if you look at this logo from far enough away, it looks like a Disney D.
Kind of. It also looks like a gas station logo. Like it'd be like
Is it Miss Met or Mrs. Met?
where are you doing? I'm filling up over at Drewski.
Oh, Miss Met. Okay.
Yeah, Mrs. Met. You've never seen Mrs. Met, dude? She's
I've seen Mrs. Met. I don't know what I was thinking.
Dude, she came out a few years ago, and everybody was amazed at how giant Mrs. Met's ass was. They were like, holy shit, this baseball has got a giant donk.
Oh, sorry.
What is going on?
What's
So
up with this baseball?
I gotta
What's
ask,
up with this baseball, yo? I be looking at this baseball like, what, dude?
why don't more?
Why don't more mascots have
Teams.
fat asses?
Yes, no. Why don't
You ever
more
seen Grimace?
teams? I was gonna say, why don't more teams have when they're from similar places, have matching colors? Because the Florida Panthers is technically they're technically from Sunrise,
It has to do
Florida,
with like,
but it's in Miami, basically.
it has to do with the city, like just being patriotic enough. Like for Pittsburgh, they did
Okay,
it
but my
because
point is,
of the
I was gonna
founder of
say,
Pittsburgh's colors were black and gold.
the Marlins and the Dolphins have similar colors. They have the orange and the teal.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But the
Kinda.
Like-
Panthers,
like you're saying, why
don't really have that.
why aren't the Washington Nationals burgundy and gold?
probably
I mean,
because
yeah.
the franchises have moved. They weren't like, I don't know. I just
I mean,
think
no,
it
he's
has
got
to
a
do
don't.
with, like,
I can't speak for certain for the.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Yeah.
When they made the Nationals, and they were like, we need to make a team, and they were like, all right, let's. And someone scribbled that W on a piece of paper, and they were like, what color should we go with? And they were like, red, white, and blue, because it's the
But
capital.
a lot of New York teams do. A lot of
Yeah,
New York
it's
teams
so
do red, white,
boring
and blue.
though. Clams was right. They should have been like, you know what? We should show some tribute to the other sports that are represented in the area. And
Well, they do.
Let's
I
go
was
with
going to say
burgundy
that.
and gold.
Burgundy and gold. That's just
Yes.
one. That's like one city in the whole area, though. That's just DC.
That's
Man.
what
But
what
that's
they
the
are. They're
point.
The
It's supposed to
Washington
represent the
Nationals.
city.
They're the Washington D.C. Nationals.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the Nationals are older than the Redskins.
No, well, it doesn't. No, it doesn't matter.
I think they are though.
I mean, you
So-
can see.
I'm gonna look.
I'm
They
looking
might
at-
not be, though.
No,
Redskins
Florida
are old.
Panthers are from Miami. They're not a team that moved.
Oh,
So
okay. They just call
they have
themselves
zero
Florida.
reason to not be using the same colorways.
Oh,
Well, they
I was
know they have a
wrong.
reason because of the Marlins.
No, Marlins and fucking Dolphins both use teal and orange.
I know, but you can't have two Florida teams with the same
Look.
colorway.
At Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
they all have the same colorway. So you need to have the Florida Panthers, Miami Dolphins, and Miami Marlins all be the same colorway.
Yeah. I mean, you got the Buffalo Bills, the New York Jets, the New York Giants, all different.
But,
Mm-mm.
so the Phillies are still different. I'm saying they're from the same city.
Oh yeah, true. Same exact city.
Like they might go by
Well, then my
Florida
wa-
Panthers, but they are from Miami.
Yeah. Well, then my Washington one fits better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like all the Washington teams should be the same colors. All
They're
the
all
fucking
different
or like
in Washington. All of them are
yeah, I
different.
know.
They used to do. Do you remember the basketball team? They used to be the Bullets.
All right, we've got the result.
That is
dude.
crazy though.
They're-
Yeah,
But
they
I
used
gotta go.
Oh yeah, Clams has got to go to bed. Oh damn it! I didn't upload the new picture. I got the Clams sleeping with the candle photo.
Anywho, I'm gonna go
It
to
needs to
bed,
go up
and
soon
I'll
though.
see you guys
But
tomorrow.
I can put it in post. It'll be in there.
later, my friends, we'll
All
talk
right.
about this some other time or whenever I wake up in the morning. All right, good night, everybody.
To Clams. Good night,
Mike
Clams.
Williams.
A sausage, egg, and cheese hash brown roll.
All right, I'm frozen dirt, but it's only because I think Clams left.
All right, the results, dude.
Yeah,
We have the big Washington Commanders, founded in 1932, Boston, Massachusetts. They were the Boston Braves at that point in time.
Oh yeah, 1930. Well, when was the Nationals? That was the whole thing.
Oh, well, we were going to get to that.
Okay.
But then in 1933, they became the Redskins.
Okay.
Yeah. So they were only the Braves for 1 year. Now,
short
the
period,
Nationals was 1969. Wah, wah.
Yep. Redskins are way older, dude.
The oldest team in the area is the Baltimore Orioles.
That's what I'm saying. People should have been copying this color scheme more.
No, the Orioles is older than all of them, though. Orioles is 1901.
Oh. Well, they didn't
And
start
they're, like,
using that funny
they're in that
mascot
area.
until the 90s.
Recently.
Yeah.
No, because I played for the Orioles when I was a kid, and they didn't have that mascot. They had the realistic bird like the Cardinals do.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. They did.
Yeah.
What's up with the funny bird?
Yeah, get that bird out of here, man.
What's up with this big, funny, doofy, fucking Looney Tune bird you guys put in here? Huh? You know what kind of cartoon character I'm glad came back, though? That's Brownie the elf for the Browns. I'm glad he came back.
People love him.
Yeah, I know. And he
All
looks
right.
cool, dude. He kind of looks like the Fighting Irish thing. It's
Whoa.
definitely racist. It's...
Orioles had some cool logos.
Did they? Hold on. I'll see him in a second. We froze, so I'm coming back here any moment. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wow. They were originally the Cardinals. There must be some weird history here.
Probably, dude. It's hard to remember all that history, dude. I watch those documentaries sometimes, and it's just hard to...
Because they go from Milwaukee to the St. Louis.
Yeah. All
And
right,
they
I'm
have
back.
the St.
Okay, I can
Louis
see
logo
it.
for a while. Okay.
Now, why is his mouth open in some of these? He's like, "Arr."
Oh, yeah, that is weird. I don't like the mouth open bird.
Dude, who's that guy over there? Who is this?
Yeah, this guy, this alien,
Yeah, what is that?
he only lasted a year. People probably hated him. They were like, that's a devil.
That's got to be some sort of like contest or something. Like a little girl drew something and it became the mascot for 1 year, something like that.
Whoa, he looks like a freaking Fairly Odd Parent.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. What is he? Like, what is the history behind this man? Yeah, I gotta know what's going on at 1952 to 53 with the Baltimore Orioles. Like, it doesn't say.
No. Oh, wait, we go from 44 to 53.
No, that doesn't say anything about the logo, though.
No, they relocated in 53, so that probably has what they probably hated that logo.
No, it's gotta have something to do with it, man. There's gotta be a story here. Scroll down some. Yeah, let's get
Well, this is all the way to the 80s till now.
Yeah, but I'm saying scroll down because this
Oh,
is a long.
wait.
This is a
Here's
long page.
1950.
This is a long page. Scroll down. Trust me.
I'm here.
I think it might go logo by logo, further down the page.
Yeah, because in 54, they were talking about Baltimore State Bird as the Oriole. So that's when they got that logo.
Yeah. All right, so keep going. I think it goes logo by logo. See? Yes, it's gonna go logo by logo here.
St. Louis Browns.
They're kind of a dope logo.
Yeah, I like it.
The ST with the small T and a dot. Kind of cool.
This looks like a cult logo. If you ever see this logo in the woods, you are in danger.
Yeah, it does. That looks crazy.
Now I'm biased, but I don't like this version of the. I don't like this version of this symbol, the fleur-de-lis. It's too fat right here.
Yeah, it is. It's too fat.
This is a cool logo.
That is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, it's an ST and an L? How do they fit that? Oh, that's this logo. No?
No.
That's this one. It's just a... This is all they have to say about it. The fifth logo featured a combination of ST and L. I don't see the T.
I don't either. I just see the L.
Yeah, the L is the biggest thing you see. Now, this logo sucks compared to this logo. I'd be pissed.
Yeah, they shortened it and made it... I don't like that either.
This logo is cool, but it's crazy. it's a crusader.
It doesn't make much sense.
No. All right, here we are.
Okay, here
Here's
we
a-
go.
Oh my god! This is when they were the Browns, dude. It's Brownie the Elf.
Whoa. That is Brownie that... Dude. Whoa.
What the hell?
I didn't know that.
Hold on.
Yeah, dude, that is Brownie. That's gotta be. That's the same thing, because they were the Browns in baseball.
Eh.
No, yeah, but I don't.
He's wearing a
It's
hat.
so
here.
weird that they're called the Browns and they got this weird alien-looking elf creature.
Where'd he go?
Where's the rest of the story? Hold on, we didn't read the whole. I didn't read the whole thing.
Yeah, we just locked in on Browns.
Yeah, we did.
He looks
Dressed in a
crazy.
baseball, holding a bat. The elf's ears are large and pointed. So, although the logo does not include text, the elf image is up by. Okay, so it doesn't have
Brown
anything
and
about
orange.
it. Yeah, it's just brown and orange.
Dude, was this a Paul Brown team?
It's gotta be, right? He owned the team, I guess. And then, I mean, he
They're in
owned it.
St. Louis.
Yeah, what?
So crazy.
Yeah.
Also, I think isn't
There's no way two
Paul
separate
Brown from the
teams did
30s?
the same thing.
isn't Paul Brown from the 20s and 30s as well?
I
This
don't
is like-
know. I don't know.
When did they become the Browns?
I don't know. I'm at a loss here.
They're the Browns all the way back in here. Oh, they were the Browns. They were the original Brewers. All right,
Yeah.
so they were the Browns.
Original
Variation.
everything at this point.
Yeah, they're probably one of the original like MLB teams. Known as St. Louis Browns. That's the emblem.
That coal one's crazy.
It says they picked Browns because the color was cool. It literally says the brown color is associated with earth and stability, which was important for the team. Maybe,
so there's no
maybe Paul
history
Brown.
behind it, like the Cleveland Browns, who are like, we got a coach, famous coach, last name
Yeah.
Brown. No, they're like color brown.
We
It's
got
dope.
that.
I love it.
It is dope for a baseball uniform and everything. Brown
Yeah,
is cool.
brown and white stripes looks nice, and
And then you throw in a little orange with it too, and it does fit.
it does. And I think that's where it's throwing us off, is that this alien logo is like brown and orange, just like the Cleveland Browns. And their name is the Browns at this point, and they're using this like elf-like looking creature. So it's
but when
weird
was
that
Brownie
two
the Elf
teams.
used?
When did they use Brownie the Elf? Like when did they use dates? Like he's on tour. Brownie the Elf, he's on tour.
Oh, around the same time. No. Okay.
46.
46 to
Phased
61.
out. Yeah, 46
Phased
to
out mid
61.
60s.
And
Then
when was
return.
the Baltimore Orioles guy? He was 1950s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like right in the middle of this.
Yeah, it is.
Hmm.
Maybe they were trying to like go off that style. Like they saw Brownie the Elf and they were like, we're gonna kind of jack that dude's.
What's this elf's name? Let's see here.
Hey, he doesn't have a name, I guess.
Oh, this fucking dumbass elf. I hate him now.
Yeah, he's not as cool as Brownie. I want Brownie to beat his ass. And then we got introduced at this point to after 54 to the fucking cereal mascot. He starts popping up.
The bird?
Yeah.
I just realized that this is the same bird head as the one that you're currently using. And I
Yeah,
like
it
it
is.
way better here. It's way better here with this art style.
Yeah, that art style is much better. You're right. The new one, his head's too fat.
Oh, And then they went with Buffbird for the 60s. Buffbird's pretty cool. Everything was buff back
I
then.
don't like
Everything
that
was
one. It looks
big.
like,
It
it
was
looks like gas
muscly.
station chicken.
Does kind of look like a gas station chicken. And then they just brightened it up to the Hooters colors.
There we go.
Now this is the one. Yeah, 92 to 94. This is no. That's when I wouldn't have played at this point.
No, but the logo still would have been around. There
This
it
is my logo. This is when I played, and that's literally when I played from 95 to 97.
Yeah, that one's juicy.
That is their best logo right there.
Yeah,
It's
that
got the
looks
diamond.
nice.
And it's better than the Rays diamond.
Yeah.
Oh shit! This is their best logo.
No, I don't like that one as much.
You don't like this
No, I
more
don't like
hyper
the detail in the
realistic
bird. I don't like the detail in the bird. I like the other one better. It makes the bird stand out better, and it also doesn't take away from the Orioles' name.
Yeah,
Okay,
what about
wait.
this bird?
That's the best
This
one.
bird.
They got it
It's
right
a
here.
combination of the two. Yeah, they just
They
mixed
got
the
it right
two.
here.
They got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them.
Yeah, we got them.
Oh no, I lied. This is the best bird.
What?
Dude, it just gets better every year, and then it flopped. It got better every year, and then this guy came.
Yeah, what is this?
Who's their art director over there?
What
Why did they
is
choose
that,
that?
dude?
Dude, their logo literally never missed when they had the bird. Well, they had one flop.
Well, once they had the realistic bird, like the kind of print stamp of a bird, they even that one looks nice. That first one, that is beautiful.
Yeah,
like,
it's facing the
nice.
wrong way though.
Yeah, he is facing a weird way, but still.
Yeah, these are great logos, and then bam,
What the
you
hell
got
is
the worst
that?
logo. It's probably the worst logo in the entire history of MLB. Or baseball in general. Probably baseball in general. Like
Yeah.
all little league
No,
teams.
I think it's because
all
of the
the way
way
up.
the shape of it is and how it's kind of like not finished, how the beak's not finished, but it always to me looks like a pelican.
It does look like a pelican. I get that vibe too. It's because of the smile.
Yeah, it's well, yeah, and it's not cut off. It's like
Also, the eyes just look like I don't know. There's nothing to them. They just look like circles placed on top of the thing.
yeah.
Like the way that they did it just looks bad. Like you can make this logo in like 4 seconds
Yeah.
with like zero thought.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unlike these, they took their time on these and then they refined them.
Well, that's why it's cheaper to probably print that logo all over everything than it is to print the one with a bunch of detail and colors and looks nice.
I bet you a lot of fans don't like this at all.
Oh, I'm sure. A bright and friendly image. Ugh. Why does everybody have to have a circle logo? I'm against it.
For like pocket tees.
For pocket tees.
No, look at my hat.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
know.
circle logo, isn't it? Isn't my hat a circle logo?
Yeah, but I don't ever see the Saints using it. It's got the helmet in the middle. It's not their logo in the middle. It's
Also not an official Saints logo. It's just like a circle logo.
yeah, but it's got a circle. It's got a helmet
Then
in
it's
the
got the
middle.
real logo right here.
Yeah, see, that's like a double dose of hat there. Yeah, see, that's
Double
a nice
logo.
cap. That's got a combination of stuff. It's not like just a logo.
This is a 1997 Champs hat.
Yeah,
It had the tags and everything on it.
yeah, hell
And
yeah.
then I wore it out in the rain. I wore it out in the rain, and now it has this nasty brown stuff right here.
Oh yeah, I get
So
that
now I
from
got to wear
sweat.
out a wedding.
That's why I
That
wear
might be what it
bandanas.
is. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about cutting all my hair off.
Yeah, you do that every now and then.
Just buzz cutting it though.
Just going full bald, going heel.
No.
Going bald like Cena.
No, like a regular buzz cut. Not bald, just buzzed.
Yeah, well, you were trying to show me people with this haircut the other day, and you're like, "Look how bald this guy is."
No, I didn't say that, did I? This is what I would look like, just a Q-tip.
Just a Q-tip. Dirt's got to look at images of what he would look like as.
Yeah, look, you see this middle girl right here? The girl from Twilight? That's about what I would go for.
Dirt, just put the bald filter on your head.
It's not bald, dude. There's all the hair follicles are still
Bro,
there.
if you dye your hair platinum blonde after
I'm not
dyeing it,
dyeing my hair platinum blonde. Look, I don't like this though. I don't like these fade haircuts
Yeah, I'm not a
because they
fan
make
of
you
them
look
either.
like a.
And
They make you
Nazi.
look like this looks like a little well, either a Nazi or like a small child on picture day.
Yeah, it is
Like your
true.
mom got you that haircut. I hate those haircuts.
Yeah. Everybody who listens to Andrew Scholl's podcast
Here we go.
loves
That's
that
me.
haircut.
There I am.
Oh, all right. Okay, so
That's what I would go
V
for.
for Vendetta.
Yeah. Yeah. Not this, but
Okay.
this. Yeah, we're not going for this.
Going for the
This.
other one. Okay.
This is more like a 3-month-old baby.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fuzzy.
Maybe this, because I actually do have a cowlick, so it would be spiky in the front. It would be
Okay.
spiky. Are you
Went with
ready?
Kristen Stewart again. Big fan of her hairstyles.
That's just what Google Images gave me. Now, what about this?
That's cool. It's not gonna
I
last
might-
long.
I feel like I'm too old for something like this.
Yeah,
I
you
feel like if
are.
I
It would
did
look
this
ridiculous.
5 or 6 years ago, if I did this like 5 years ago, it'd be cool.
Yeah. It'd be ironic and cool. Yeah.
It wouldn't even be ironic. It would just be like, I do think this looks sick. Like the Dennis Rodman bullshit.
Oh yeah, man. It'd be fun.
But I'm too old for it, I think.
Yeah, it's a lot of time too, dude.
And then this, the solid colors, not for me.
Yeah, I
I
don't know
feel
about
like-
the solid colors. Yeah.
Here you go. Just this
Oh,
bald lady.
yeah. Well, Dirt, have some respect, dude.
Oh my god, look at this guy's jawline.
That's
That's
an
not a
AI
real
guy.
human.
Yeah. It's
I was
AI.
gonna say that's not a real human because you look at his ears. They look funky. Watch this be a real guy and he's watching our show.
He's our biggest fan. That's Justo.
Oh my god, these are not the haircuts I'm looking for. There we go. Why is the haircut I want always on a woman? Is that crazy?
It is. You picked Kristen Stewart, V for Vendetta,
Or it's Pew.
and Natalie Portman.
Is it because okay, I think it's
Florence
because
Pugh. Yeah.
guys have to do these fucking burst fades, and I cannot stand these.
Yeah. I don't like that either.
I think the women's just do a regular. Well, no, Justin Bieber's got the hair. Oh my god, it always leads to fucking Bieber, dude.
It does
I
look
can't
good.
have an original haircut
No,
without this motherfucker.
Bieber already
All my
did it.
life,
Yeah.
all my life.
If you're thinking
it's been
about going
Bieber.
short, Bieber's got short hair right now, dude. He's doing the short hair.
But he's got more of
Acid
like a.
rap look now.
He's got more of like a '60s mod look. Like he looks like a punk from the '60s, like a British punk.
Kinda. He also looks like a woman here. Let's be honest. He's a
I
very
think
beautiful
that was
man.
a. Well, yeah, he's just a thin boy.
You ever seen that? It's like a scene from Parks
Aren't
and Rec.
you
There's like
look more masculine than him?
there's a old man talking to Leslie and Rob Lowe, and he's like, "Who is this beautiful woman standing next to you?" And he goes, "Oh," he goes, "I'm." He goes, I'm a sir," and he goes, "Oh, never mind. It's just a beautiful man."
I found Bane as you were doing the Bane voice.
Oh yeah, old men always have the Bane voice.
Oh, you're a beautiful woman.
There's a beautiful woman coming towards me. I think
Does
she
he
might
really have a
want to dance.
scar there, or did he just cut his hair like that?
I think he just cut his hair like that.
I don't know if I like that. Yeah, here we go. Old Brad Pitt cue ball head.
Turd, that's awful. I feel
I
like
mean,
it's
that's-
midlife crisis.
You don't think I should buzz it all off?
No,
I've
dude.
had buzz cut.
I think you should.
Look, here we go.
I think if you're no, I don't think you should buzz it all off. I think if you're gonna go and try to make a statement, you just gotta buzz the middle.
I feel like I look young with the current haircut I have.
Yeah. What? None? No haircut?
Well, I basically have the same haircut XQC has, where it's just like a bob, but like,
Yeah, and then you let it go for years.
yeah. Well, it's only been like a year this time.
Uh,
No.
I don't know.
No, it hasn't been a year yet. It's probably been like 9 months. No. I don't know.
I feel like it's been a while.
It's been a while because I remember I got a full blown like regular ass haircut last time I got a haircut. Now it's just like a Prince Henry cut or some shit. Look, this is the worst. I can't stand this.
Yeah. Ugh.
I mean, also, why is his beard a straight line?
Yeah. Well, mine naturally does that kind of.
Yeah, but you know his beard line doesn't fit there because it's like all his beard line's all the way up here.
Oh yeah. I mean, I still get sprigs everywhere. I don't trim it up. I got nice little sprigs everywhere. And it's thicker on this side too than it is on this side.
There we go.
Can't
That's
really
what I'm
tell
gonna go
when I
for.
grow it out.
I'm gonna shave my entire face, get the cue ball cut.
Jesus, dude. If you take this picture right here and you show someone.
He looks so handsome here, and he looks like a
Fucking
fucking
sports
slug right
clips.
here. Oh my god, dude. Sports clips fucks me up every time.
Dude,
Here we
yes,
go.
dude.
I'll bring them a picture like this and be like, give me a buzz cut. And then I'll show them a picture of Tyler, the Creator, with cheetah print hair.
Yeah, don't talk. Be like that guy on TikTok who just shows pictures of
Oh yeah, he
people
just
really,
points at him.
yeah, disturbing images, but just show him this picture of Tyler the Creator. Just be like,
Have you seen enough of those videos to see the guy who interacts with him?
the guy who interacts with him?
Okay, so the guy who brings that portfolio of pictures around found a dude randomly. It was like a homeless guy who completely dove into it like head first. He was just like, "Oh yeah, John Pork. I heard he got murdered," and like just started giving lore to every single picture he showed him.
Oh yeah. Well, I always like it when he does the John Pork one. That's the one I look forward to. When
Here
I
we
see
go.
it. Because like I always look for like people's reaction because I like it when the kids say John Pork, that's my boy, and they say that's my boy. You know, most of the time. Like,
That's my boy,
that's
John
my-
Pork.
The one kid said, "Oh my God," he goes, "John Pork." He goes, "He saved my life."
Yeah, he saved my life.
Oh
Also,
no, not
another-
Jaden.
Yeah. What about a Jaden haircut?
Oh God.
Look, this is how I would look with this stupid haircut. I would look like this
Jesus,
idiot,
dude.
just staring. Like this guy's post lobotomy. He's got
This guy
nothing.
looks like he. This guy looks like he listens to Manchester Orchestra and voted for Trump. I don't know how
who
that's
that is.
possible.
I listen to the Trans-Siberian Orchestra around Christmas time.
No, not them. The Manchester Orchestra is an indie rock band. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there we go.
Holy shit, dude!
That's
You could do
nice.
this haircut. You can do this one.
Kind of, maybe. I don't have enough hair. I really don't.
It doesn't go that far forward anymore.
No, it does, but it's not that full.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn!
you
You
need a
full
lot of
horseshoe
hair
now.
to. No, I'm not full horse. No, I have like the Bruce Willis. I have like.
Yeah, I know what you got. I know what
It's like
you
a
got.
Count Chocula, like Jude Law.
Honestly, you could grow it out. You could probably grow it back out and look like Walton Goggins, like Bobby.
I'd look like Walton Goggins in The Righteous Gemstones. I'd look.
No, he's wearing a wig in Righteous Gemstones, but
I
like
know,
his
that's
natural
why-
hair. His natural hair. Hold on.
I know he's got like the swoop and like the middle. It's in the middle. Nah, his is
He's a
thicker
bald
than mine.
man. He's bald, dude.
Nah, he's thick. That's
Look
the
at him.
big. No, that's just a big forehead, dude.
You think so?
Yeah, look how big that forehead is, dude. It's
You telling me that's
insane.
not a bald guy who grew out his hair?
I mean, kinda. I mean, I don't know. Is Walton Goggins bald? Dude, I mean,
I'm
he's got
telling you,
so
he's
much
bald.
forehead. It's insane.
Yeah, but look at that.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what mine looks like, but not as
Okay,
it's still not as
this-
thick. That's
This
thick,
show
thick.
came out. This show came out when I was in high school, right? This was like 2013.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. Look how far back it's gone.
No, dude, it would take a year for the top of my head to catch up with the sides. Does that make
Oh
sense?
my god. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
too thin. He's just got the whole thing receding in like a lawnmower motion. You got it going on with like
Yeah.
thinning.
Yeah, thinning and like
Who
not
is
growing as
this?
quick.
Who is this Drake Bell looking guy?
I don't know. That's AI Drake Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Walton's got a
Yeah,
big
this
head.
is what
dude.
my hair. This is what my hair looks like right now. But like
What?
with more. With more.
With okay, so not at all. This is what my hair looks like, but except not like this in the slightest.
Hold on, I know what we gotta do. Now we'll know. Yeah, look. This is his forehead in the 90s. It's huge.
He's had it his whole life.
He's just a. Oh my god. Here's he is as Bobby Billy.
Dude, I think that's his hair,
Bobby
bro. I
Boy.
think that's his hair, just dyed white.
Look, there it is. This is him in the Shield, right? And then You in the
Yeah, it
shield?
does not look good here, dude. It does not look good here. This haircut is rough for him. This is about what this looks more like me when my hair grows out. Yeah, this is it right here, dude.
This isn't bad. He just looks like a terrorist.
No, but he's definitely had some work done to his hair since this.
No, it's
Yeah.
the same hairline. It's the same hairline. He just grew it out. It's the same hairline. It's just grown out.
I guess, yeah, it is just kind of grown out.
Mm.
Maybe I'll grow my hair out like Walton Goggins. You can go bald. Dirt, you go bald, and then I'll grow my
Oh, I'm
hair
not
out like
going
Walton
bald,
Goggins.
dude. I've seen-
Goggins.
I've seen what I would look like bald. I'd
There-
look like this. This is what I would look like. I have too big of a head.
You look like Ben Grimm.
That's literally what I would look like. If I shaved my face, shaved my head. But I am thinking about buzzing it.
Well, yeah, you go buzz bald. You be a buzz bald, and I'll.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a
I'll
buzz
grow
ball.
my
and
hair
make
out
it
long like
bald.
Walton.
Here, grow your face out like this.
I just bought a 6-pack of razors, though.
Damn razors.
Yeah.
I'm over razors. I'm gonna get a foil trimmer. One of them goddamn old school ones that
I
our
got a nice
dads
trimmer,
had.
but it only works for my beard, really. I don't like using it on my head. It's for my face.
Oh, that's right. You shave your head, not your face.
Yeah, I shaved my head smooth bald.
Smooth bald.
And then I wear
Like cute
bandanas and hats. Right? And they all fit really snug and perfect because I have no hair.
Oh yeah, they probably Velcro to your damn head.
Yeah. I'm like, it's kind of like a Tim Pool situation, except I completely admit the baldness. I just never show it.
Yeah, you never show it. You never admit it.
No, I admit it. I'm openly ashamed, unlike him. Yeah, see, I don't want this. I don't want to get
Look,
typecast as the Thing, okay?
He's not the thing. He's the shield.
Well, he was the Shield, and then he got cast as the Thing, and people were like, "Oh yeah, stocky bald guys kind of do look like
Yeah.
the Thing from Fantastic Four."
Well, now they got what's
See,
his
I don't want
face
to be the
from
guy on the
Bears
left. I want to be
thing?
the guy on the right.
Walton G.
Yeah, I could be Goggins. I could do that. My hair looks exactly like that when it grows out.
You also have the same face shape as him.
Do I? Could I be? Maybe without the glasses.
Like,
No.
if
I
you
got
like-
beady
if you
eyes.
like-
He's got big eyes, dude.
I don't know. I was gonna say when you were younger, you
I
had the
got-
same face shape.
I got
so.
beady, like,
But you're not big head like this guy.
Canadian eyes.
I'm over here big head. Look at my big head. I eclipse this guy's big head. I have
you
a
got
bigger
large
head than.
I've seen
It's
your hats.
sad.
I tried to put on your
It's
hat, and I was like,
sad.
whoa. It's like it swallows my head.
It's a big head for a big brain. That's what I tell myself.
Dude, you know what's cool? I'm getting new glasses on Saturday.
I got a text from my glasses place that are like, yeah, we can give you some glasses, but I'm like, damn, do I want new glasses?
Dude, you've had some new frames though, and since I've been down here, I haven't had any new frames since I got my glasses.
These are my new
Dude,
frames.
these are. Look at this. One
What are they?
side. See this black piece?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you know what that is? That's Flex Seal. That's Flex Seal. I used
What is Flex Seal?
some Flex Seal side paneling glue and some Flex Seal tape. I saw him put it on the bottom of a boat that had a hole in it, and the boat was able to sail away. And I said,
Virgil's like 40 years old.
I said, hey, this is good enough for my glasses, probably. So
Yeah, yeah. I used Flex Seal on
and
my mom's bathroom.
It works. It works really good. Too good. I actually can't close my glasses.
Yeah.
They have to stay open. So, yeah, and I have to, like, I'm missing a, what do you call it, the nose piece, like that sits on your nose.
hmm
I'm missing that one of those, so I have to, like, kind of angle my glasses for them to sit right. I don't know. I just need new ones, dude. And I'm going to get some nice, clear frames. I like those.
Like Howie.
Like Howie, like Tom Hanks.
Like the thick frames? 'Cause
I'm
not
going
a
to take
big
a
fan of
picture in, like, you
black-
get your hair cut.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to take a picture and say, I want some glasses like these. And it's just going to be a
You can
picture.
do that.
I like the round
My-
ones. I'm open
okay,
to
so my-
being more round or more square. I don't really care.
My glasses doctor, whenever you schedule a appointment, she sends you a link that has her entire inventory in it, so you can just look at that shit on your phone.
Oh shit, that's dope.
And then what she prefers you do is you pick out like a bunch that you like, and then she already has them like set up and ready for you.
Oh yeah, so you can just test them on.
I ended up not going with any that I picked out, and then I found these, and I was like, oh, these are good. Because
Oh
they were
yeah,
cheap. These were
Right.
only like $200 complete.
yeah. Nate's got some similar ones. They're just like flatter at the top.
They're not octagons though.
No,
Mine are
well they're
octagons.
octagon on the bottom, but not on the top. You know what I mean? They're like
Oh,
flat,
see,
like
mine
round
are
at
on the top octagon.
and
They're
then
octagon on the
octagon on the
top and then round on the bottom.
Yeah, I know. I like yours. They got some clear frames that are kind of in that shape too, that I think are pretty cool. But I'm open to more round or more square. It does not matter to me. I just want to not see so much frame. I like bigger glasses.
Yeah, I don't want square because it's too much frame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like. Well, I like square. I don't like rectangle.
What about those glasses that unclip in the middle and then you can like?
Oh no, God. No, Jesus.
What
No.
about like? What about like auto rocket glasses where you just wear goggles with?
No, dude. I just want to get my prescription so I can just start sending
Oh, here.
frames that I find to
You gotta get these kind.
and get my own prescription put in them.
You gotta get these ones.
What? Let me see. Oh yeah. So I can look like Ian Fidance. Who is it?
I don't know who that is.
I mean, it's him right there. It's a picture of him.
Big oldest guy's glasses. Why do these keep? Oh, they're kids' glasses for babies.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I like the round ones, but it's got to have a clear frame. I don't want to look like Harry
not-
Potter.
I'm not confident enough to wear these because of the Harry Potter stuff. My
Yeah.
my nephew calls me Harry Potter because of my glasses because they're round. He's like,
Oh,
"Oh,
we
what's up, Harry
froze.
Potter?"
Damn it. Yeah, but you see, we froze on the clear, on the on the round glasses that you had
Mhm.
up, and there's some clear ones over to the side. Now those aren't bad. Those are just kind of like, see how they're kind of flat on top but round on the bottom. I
Yeah,
like
but
those.
I just don't like this particular cut of glasses because they look like hipster shades.
Yeah, I feel like if they were shaded in the middle,
Oh,
I wouldn't
here we
like it
go.
as much, right?
This
I
is a
can't.
better shape.
I'm frozen. I'll be able to see in a second.
This is a much better
I'm
shape.
stuck
Oh,
looking at
this
this.
is a good shape.
You think the square shape's too hipster?
Yeah, but this is much better right here.
Hold on, I'll be able to see it here in a moment. 'Cause yeah, I don't know. I like the more round bottoms, if I'm being honest. Like the aviator style look.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it fits my
I
face
almost
more.
got some regular.
Like I
almost
remember
got some
trying on
regular-
glasses, and I was like, okay, small glasses look weird on my big ass head. I need some big frames.
I found two alternatives to these hipster style. I got these ones. Can you see these?
No, I can't. It should come back. Whoa, holy hell.
Sorry, drinking my soda. I put my head down to try to like block my burp, but all that did was just throw it right into the mic.
Yeah, you just you put your head. Yeah, like to be courteous.
Yeah, I was
To
like, oh,
put it.
me.
Yeah, I've
'Cause
done that.
that wasn't a loud burp at all. I just put the mic directly into my throat just then.
Yeah, I did it the other day sneezing. Like I moved the microphone
Mm.
down, but I also put my head down. So I just like
Sneeze
I just
directly
sneezed into the
that.
microphone. All right, come on, dude, unfreeze. What are you doing, thing? All he did was pull up glasses.
Yeah.
Why is it being a total butt right now, dude?
Total booty.
Yeah. If there was a picture of a butt on the screen right now, it wouldn't surprise me.
There was earlier, damn Washington Nationals logo.
Oh yeah. Make all the sports fans happy over here on all the sports fans coming over to the channel, checking out the wrestling. They all seem to be very opinionated on sports teams as well.
I'm pretty sure all of them are in high school too.
Oh yeah, dude. There they are. It's like there's like everyone in those live chats. It's like
I gotta go to school. My mom made me
Yeah.
dinner.
8th grade to
Yeah.
like 12th grade. Yeah. Which is what I would be doing. Okay, those are cool. I can see these.
Yeah.
I'd be doing that same thing. These are cool. Yeah, I like that these don't have a nose piece as well. They're just built into the glasses. Yeah, I like these a lot. These are women's.
Thing is, you gotta have I
think,
couldn't wear
but
these
I wouldn't
because I have
care.
These aren't women's. They're unisex. They're men
Oh, okay.
and women's.
Yeah, I feel like Andy Milanakis. I like all of Andy's glasses.
These I got out of the women's section. I just got XL version of them.
Okay, yeah. So yeah,
They're
I would
purple
never
and
know.
gold.
Yeah, I really like those.
And then these ones I saw, I was like, oh, these are better than the other ones.
Yeah, I like
They're
those.
like they're more of a circle shape than the
Yeah,
than the.
yeah. I don't see. Yeah.
This reminds me of 2011 Mustache Finger.
Okay.
You see it?
Yeah. Now, damn it, dude. Now I'm not gonna be able to pick these glasses if they have them. Watch, they'll be like, these are on sale.
You're
And
like,
I'll be
oh, dirt.
The sale, and then I'll be like, mustache finger, no.
Yeah, dude, swoop haircut.
Yeah, mustache finger, rawr. Oh God.
Yeah, cardigan and V-neck, dude.
Yeah.
You know the guy. You
Roful,
know.
XOXOXO.
Mm. Yeah. Remember when we used to hand make emojis?
Yeah. Hand make. My emojis are handmade, boy.
They used to be. They used to make a damn shark. Like, meow. You know what I'm saying?
Handmade emojis is funny, dude. That's good. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Those other ones were
Here's
the
a
best.
here's a whole clear glasses section. See, even these are better, just like regular ass rectangulars.
Yeah. I am rectangle. I don't want. They're too small though. They don't. When they go, it doesn't go down my cheek far enough. It needs to cover up my
here
big
you go.
cheeks.
Here you go.
In all seriousness, I love those. I wish I could wear those all the time and people would accept it. And it makes sense to me, dude. It's literally just a lens. It's a whole lens. It's awesome.
Oh shit! I might get this style
Dude,
next.
those are sick. Those remind like I
The
want to be in
bar
the
helps
Wild
it out
Wild
a
West
lot.
with Will Smith.
The bar helps it out a lot. Without the bar, it's very Harry Potter.
Yeah, the bar does help it out. It's very steampunk.
Like Wild West, Mr. Will Smith. Is that what you said?
Yeah, Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I actually like glasses that have, speaking of the bar on top, it'll have like the bar, and then it'll have no frame on the bottom at all. It'll just be a piece of glass.
Oh yeah, I have a pair of glasses like that.
I like
They have
those.
a wire. It's a wire that goes around. It's just a clear
Yeah,
wire.
but I like those.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of shapes for clear. Oh, like these.
Yes. That's cool.
What are they called?
I don't know. They're cool though.
What do they call this? Brownlee?
Yeah, that's nice.
These are only $20. What the fuck?
20 euros.
Dude, the UK. If these were in America, they'd be like $200.
Oh yeah, 100%. They'd be like Pharrell wore these once.
Yeah, Pharrell's wife designed these.
Yeah.
She's on The Masked Singer. Don't you know she performs with Ken Jeong? She knows talent.
God, yeah. Ooh,
Whoa.
I like those.
These are aggressive.
They are. They're nice though.
They're steel too.
There's no lens in them.
But
That's
they
why they're
look-
so aggressive. Because there's no
Oh,
glass in
okay.
there. It looks like it would just suction cup to your eye.
These are expensive because everything about these is like slightly different.
Well, they're titanium frame. That's
Yeah.
a titanium frame there, and then you got the clear glass, which I love. They're
They're
$44.
Well, dude, glasses company.
Bro,
The
I'm
regular
gonna,
eye doctor is a scam. Just go online.
well, I'm gonna get my prescription, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And then I can order glasses whenever I want.
That's true. Can you put your prescription into these? Let's see. Add to cart. Add to cart. Oh. Lenses.
Choose
Oh, yeah,
lenses.
you can. Blue light, progressive, single vision, progressive. Yeah, that's your prescription. Plus -5.
Yeah.
I don't know what my prescription is.
I don't
I know I'm
either.
farsighted, but I don't know like the number of it.
I don't either.
Oh, there's the price. Okay. Plus $96.
Yeah.
Some of them are cheaper though. Like this one's 20. Damn, that's crazy. If you have a prescription that fucks you over, that's stupid.
Oh yeah, if you need the thick glasses. Well, sometimes it's more work to put them in there, cause
Yes, and like bifocals and shit like that.
yeah, which I think I have. I have one lens that's different than the other one.
That's not bifocals. Bifocals is the
Stigmatism.
yeah. Well,
Ooh, see, those are nice, dude.
yeah, these are those rounds.
They're nice, kind of like Lori's glasses, but clear.
Look, and then these little nubs.
Ooh,
These are sweet.
those
And then even
are.
like the earpiece looks comfortable. It looks like it just grips your head and doesn't slide anywhere.
Yeah, I like that because I don't really like mine sitting on my ear, to be honest.
No.
I tuck mine into my
hinge.
bandana.
Look at that hinge.
Ooh, a wheel. Interesting.
Yeah, well, it's not a screw.
Yeah, oh, yeah, it's a wheel.
Well, mine are a screw, and they fucking every pair of glasses I've ever had were a screw.
Me too. It's interesting.
Where'd that hinge
OLED
go?
optical. I'm gonna check. This place is interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, these are cool. You had like a bunch of different glasses. Oh, they're not cool. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to be RuPaul with all my glasses now. I'm just trying to.
Oh shit!
I like
Clear
picking a new
brown.
shape.
Clear brown.
I put black tape on these, and I have a little bit of an issue just with the black tape that's on the end of my glasses. Lori says that you get used to it after a while, and I believe it because you just don't see the frame anymore eventually.
Yeah, unless you like try to find the frame again.
Well, I think that's my
Like,
brain. My
for
brain's
me, I
always
can
trying to
see-
find it.
For me, I'm constantly seeing this part of my glasses, but it doesn't even register it until I like actually focus on it.
Yeah, I think I just stop and focus on mine more often than I should. I still do it with these.
Well, that is why I like having bigger frames, because like
Mm-hmm.
if I had rectangle frames, I'd constantly be staring at like the top of them or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know how you just look straight ahead all the time, dude. I need, like I said, those goggle ones, dude. I wish that was accepted. I wish I was allowed to just do that all the time, look like that.
Let's look that up.
Right. That's how I feel about. Never mind. Hold on. I said this to Lori the other night, and she's like, "Yeah, I don't think you can say that on the show, but I'm gonna say it." And I thought it was funny. I was just like, "Man, I was like, as a bald man, I said I wish it was." I said, as a group, I wish it was socially acceptable for us balds to be able to wear turbans. I wish it wasn't a religious type of thing.
Yeah.
You know, because
You
dude,
can- oh
I
my
would rock
god!
a mean turban, dude. I would look sick.
You
in
know
a cool
who
turban.
sells goggles?
Walton Goggins goggle glasses, the commercial. Yeah.
Is that a real thing?
No, it's a commercial. It's
I thought it was a bit.
It's for an AI company.
Yeah, I thought it was a
that's
bit.
selling shit through GoDaddy.
Oh, it's a real thing then? I thought he was just doing a bit.
No, they're real goggles, but they're
You
like.
can get some Inuit glasses.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
They're for sun.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. You can get the old
Yeah.
Tuskegee Airmen's.
Steam. Yeah. Just
Couldn't think of a flying group from that time period.
the Tuskegee, the Oakley Tuskegees.
Yeah. Look at this guy.
Ooh, the too much.
They got a little
visor.
vent.
Yeah.
They have a little vent, a little visor.
My eyes get sweaty.
Oh yeah. Now, what's going on here? This lady's all over the internet with these damn ridiculous glasses.
Yeah. What is that?
I think it's for peripherals, so if you look at the side there. I don't
Dang.
There you go. There's that visor one again.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, here's the meta goggles. Ooh.
Whoa, man.
Whoa.
I'm seeing shitty
Man.
PS2 graphics, man. This is crazy, man.
This is crazy, dude. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, there's his forehead. Can't miss it.
There you go. You could get a funny hat.
That's a cop.
That guy looks like a Nazi.
Yeah, he does.
Get him off my
AI.
screen. Quick, get him out of here.
There we go.
Here we go.
No.
Like Auto Rocket. That dude looks like Auto Rocket grown up.
No, dude. His nostrils are so flared, it's insane.
There you go.
Okay, this is incredible.
Those are
Wait,
sick.
hold on. I think she may be the person in the Mrs. Met costume.
Oh my God, Mrs. Met is Mrs. Incredible.
I knew it. Stretchy baseball.
There we go.
These are all viable options, but hopefully by next episode I have a new face. A new face. I get rid of this Jeffrey Dahmer look that I got criticized for when that stupid Netflix documentary came out. Everybody that had a nice pair of gold aviators was all of a sudden, you look like Jeffrey Dahmer. Ha 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 ha. And it's like,
Well, I got purple glasses. What serial killer wore purple glasses?
Jack Ripper. Jack Ripper.
Oh shit, Jack Ripper. Jack Ripper.
The original. Yeah, he loved purple glasses. He actually had a purple monocle.
Yeah, he had 2 purple monocles. Because
He had
nobody
astigmatism.
thought of this yet. Nobody thought of this yet.
Nope, nobody thought to connect them. Which
And
was
that's why he was driven to madness. He constantly had to poop poop. Poop 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 poop.
Yep, and he would get them mixed up.
You got both your hands holding your eyeballs together all the time. You're gonna go crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's actually how he accidentally stabbed someone the first time.
Imagine if Jack the
got
Ripper was
the
Brock
taste.
Yates. Imagine Jack the Ripper, bald, sunglasses. London would have been fine. Or what was it? White Castle?
Yeah, it's right. He stabbed a bunch of people in a White Castle.
No, it was like there's a metal. Oh, Whitechapel. Stabbed a bunch of
Whitechapel,
people
the
in
band?
Whitechapel. That's what the band's named after. He stabbed a bunch of people in Whitechapel, England.
Ooh. Wow, dude, I can't believe that Ben Grimm stabbed a bunch of people in Whitechapel, England, and that's how we got
Yeah.
the famous
Grimm
White Castle
is the-
cheeseburger.
Well, no, Ben Grimm is the good version of Jack the Ripper if he shaved his head and got sunglasses.
And you're pointing at it like the TikTok thing, like
Yeah.
this guy right here is what Jack
I need
the
a
Ripper
red
would look
circle.
like.
Oh man, if I had a red circle.
A red circle, yeah, arrow pointing to him.
Yeah. Boink.
Did you know?
Did you know Ben Grimm is the result of Jack the Ripper shaving his
Of
head?
White
and getting
Castle's
a pair of
famous
sunglasses?
sliders.
White Castle. Get those burgers, dude. Those burgers are so fucking good.
Dude, we already
And they
killed,
look-
I just killed a
They
box
look
of
like
frozen ones.
ass. If you never had a White Castle burger before and somebody gave you one from the microwave or the air fryer
Oh,
or
yeah,
wherever,
they're wet.
you'd be like,
Ugh.
get this out of my face. But the second you get those onions and that cheese and that little tiny burger in your mouth,
Oh,
and I
it's
put
so good.
I put a ratio of ketchup and mustard on mine. I know a lot of people don't like to do that, but it's
I
a damn
don't.
cheeseburger.
I don't even like the cheese. I'm
You seen they got a new
I'm
one?
an
They got a
original
new one
slider
now.
boy. I like just the meat and the onions.
I mean, the onions is good, but I like the cheese. It adds an extra texture to it. They got a new one now with jalapenos.
Oh, I've seen that one. I've seen it's a jalapeno cheese, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a jalapeno instead of onions. But I think I prefer the onions.
Dude, I gotta have that White Castle onion. That's the staple. That's what makes it.
Don't they make a chicken slider you can get now too?
Yeah, who the fuck wants
Or is
that?
that?
I want a bunch of fries and a bunch of sliders, dude.
Yeah, yep. I'm about to watch Harold and Kumar, and I'm gonna watch them eat 50 fucking sliders.
Yeah, just that scene, just to get me hungry.
That's that thing, dude, just to get me going.
Hmm.
Well, that's what we need. See how they commercialize McDonald's? They need to commercialize White Castle and goddamn medieval times. We used
Yeah,
to
we
be
need
a
more of
proper
those.
country. We need more of those. We need themed experiences.
We need more castle-themed restaurants.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So when the aliens come, they can be like, "Wow, this is a well-fortified area," and in reality, we're just flipping burgers and serving food.
Yeah. Well, then they'll come down and realize that, wow, they got really
Wow.
good burgers down here.
They have burgers here, and now look at us. We're all eating burgers, watching a joust with the aliens. Diplomatic peace instead of whatever the hell this guy wants. This guy is gonna.
Yeah.
You put an alien in front of this guy?
Yeah, he's gonna say, "Where's his papers?" Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah. Well, he would because he's a federal agent.
Yeah, of course. He'd be like, "Where's your papers?"
Yeah.
Be
That's
like,
the first thing.
my friend Walton's gonna get down here. He works for
My friend
ICE."
Walton Goggins is trying to sell a TV show
Yeah.
that ripped off Family Feud. Damn, I gotta watch the new episode.
Oh,
The new episode. There's two episodes.
Bible bonkers.
I seen a clip where Baby Billy's just butt naked from the new episode. He's like, "No, you're gonna want to see this."
That was pretty good. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh, now come on now, Jesse. You know you're gonna want to see this.
that's literally the line he delivered in the clip I seen. It's just his wiener out, just like, "Oh, come
Jesse,
on, Billy.
come on now.
No, you're gonna want to see this."
I got a half chub. You're gonna want to get in here.
Yeah, that's literally what he says. You're gonna want to come in here and see this.
You remember in season 3, it's like towards the end, and he's like talking about this crazy sexcapade he had with the race car driver.
Yeah. What was his name? Rusty Jr.
Yeah, like
Darnell Rusty Jr.
yeah, or something like that. Some
I
fictional.
don't think that was a
race car
real
driver.
guy. Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
a fake guy. He's
He
a
was.
reoccurring character now at this point. This is the second time he's been in the show.
Yeah, yeah. And Steven Dorff almost killed him. He like pushed him over.
Oh yeah, when the Stampede.
Yeah. Steven Dorff, who famously was the first guy I ever saw smoke a vape.
Wow.
Yeah, he used to be in those
Yo,
blue,
wow, you're right. He
those
was in the blue commercial.
cigarette commercials. He would say, "What's up? I'm
Yeah.
actor Steven Dorff."
And he's like, "Hey kids, you know what's really cool? Smoking a vape."
And I was like, "Damn, that does look cool. Looks just like a regular cigarette, but it looks like I'll be
You're
able
not-
to hide
you're
that
not
from my
lying,
parents
because-
easier."
I think I smoked one of those e-cigs. I had a couple of those blues.
Yeah, yeah. They used to come around to Gators.
They were.
and give
Listen,
us
I was smoking
coupons.
cigarettes long before that, though. So I was already hooked on the damn cigarettes.
You were already a Randy man, Randy Dandy.
I
Man.
was a Randy man at a young age.
Mm.
I've been smoking over half of my life.
Oh man, more
It's
than
not
half.
good. Yeah, started when I was 14. I'm
Yeah,
to be
it's way more than
33.
half, dude.
about to be 32. It's 18 years, I think.
It's a good run.
It is a good run. I'm thinking about quitting it.
You say that a lot.
Well, that means I'm thinking about it a lot.
That means I'm thinking about it a lot. I'm just thinking.
Listen, I get about 2 hours into quitting, and then I'm like, damn, I could just smoke one Randy. It would feel good. But I am to the point where I can't go an hour without it.
Dude, look, I got a blue vape.
I'm doing,
Steven Dorff.
I got 2 white vapes, and they're both grape flavored, and I didn't mean to get 2 grape flavors.
Boo. And I bet it's ice. Bet it's grape ice.
No, it's grape gummy. It's really good, actually, and
They
it's
didn't
got a
put any
little
ice
bit.
in there.
No, there's no ice, and it's actually sour.
Oh,
It's like a sour grape gummy.
that sounds nice.
And then this one is just straight up grape, and it's purple nurple.
Ooh, I'd like it better if it was called straight up grape. Yeah. Purple.
I don't like.
purple. That's what you. That's a
Actually, I
titty
like
twister.
this a lot. Well, it's also
Grape
a
flavor.
strain.
All right, that's the end of the show. Let's end it. I'm getting hungry. I need a
Brown,
little.
2 slices of melted American cheese, 2 scrambled eggs, and 2 patties of crumbled Jimmy Dean.
I need a little sauce. Yeah, Nate was like, "Oh, you guys got some new sounds," and he was like, "What's
Well, I
this
got
one?"
you guys down.
And he was like,
No.
"He's like, is that a new one?" I was like, "Yeah, that's a new one. I haven't heard that." And then
Yeah,
he was,
you can use
and
this
then
one.
John Cena!
and Nate goes, "Why am I the picture for this?"
Bald fraud!
I was like, "Dirt picked the pictures, dude. I don't know, man."
I didn't mean to. I just picked one real quick.
John Cena!
Here, I'll get you guys some more sounds. I gotta think of really funny things wrestlers have said.
Yeah, I think you can put them in under the pro wrestling sauce
Whoa.
thing too, right?
I'm not in that Discord.
Oh, you're not? I can add it to you.
No, and this Discord sounds are already maxed out.
Yeah, I can add you to it, I think. I
Yeah,
don't
and then
know,
I'll just
figure it out.
add. Yeah, because I'm quick with it. I have a process. I can get a sound done in about 5 seconds. I could fill up that soundboard in like an hour. Provided.
I feel like I know how to do it. I also need I don't know, mess around on the YouTube too and figure out how to put you as a mod and stuff so people can leave before, so I don't have to do it. Because like
Oh, yeah.
sometimes I press the wrong button on the screen and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, and that thing I got last night, that was like the AI YouTube thing. That was like,
Yeah, it was
hey,
like, hey,
it like picked up on me filming
we
a
saw Ric
TV.
Flair.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
it
we
picked
saw
up on
Ric
me
Flair
filming a
50
TV.
seconds. Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, and then
That makes sense, actually.
but it was completely right because the video didn't get flagged, but it got blocked in Bangladesh and
Oh, well, then they can't watch it in Bangladesh.
apparently it's because those countries are pretty restrictive on the pro wrestling. I'm pretty sure my whole channel should be blocked on Bangladesh or like any of those.
Something pro wrestling is fake.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's something about like the naked men
violence?
rolling around. I don't know. Maybe they don't like that.
They're wearing underwear.
Yeah, they went.
Do you know why? Do you know why they wear trunks? It's because of strongmen.
Yeah.
Because the strongmen wore underwear on the outside of their sweatpants. Do you know why strongmen wore underwear outside their sweatpants? It's to show that they were actually. It's so that the audience knew they were actually wearing underwear because they didn't want to see their butt cracks when they bent down. So they're like,
yeah.
oh yeah, they're on the outside. Yeah, it was just a funny thing they did because like, I guess people were complaining about seeing the strongman's ass every time they bent over.
No. See, but you've also got posing strongmen, Dirt, not just lifting strongmen, where they just they're borderline in black body, not just black face, and they copper themselves out to the point where you can see every crease and every crevice, and then they pose in their little skivvies. It's pretty much a thong. Their ass is out.
Well, no, that's bodybuild. That's like modern body. I'm talking about the circus acts of strongmen.
Oh, okay.
Where they're like lifting things and like putting them on their heads and like all that shit. They were wearing underwear outside their sweatpants because I don't think they had tights back then.
Yeah, just
And,
I
like,
guess as a look, just as a look.
Well, it was a way to keep their pants from like showing their ass crack. Because whenever they would bend over and pick up something heavy, their whole ass would come out. So they were like, all right, we'll just put the underwear on the outside, and it was elastic, so it held
People
it all
didn't
up.
enjoy seeing a little butt, seeing a little steam.
Not a strong man butt.
Oh yeah. Those guys got sweaty cracks. They rip phone books in half.
Didn't the WWE start off as a circus act?
I mean, wrestling essentially is a sideshow act. Yeah, it's a
It was probably strongmen who started it, actually.
Yeah, it's a staged fight.
Strongman.
Yeah, it's a staged act, like a staged acrobatic type thing, and it kind of evolved into its own world and realm, and
that's where the Von Villains got their fucking gimmick from. Was the old school.
Oh yeah, you remember? Oh wow, deep cut.
You got Von
I
Villains.
haven't thought of the vaudevillains in a while. Simon.
They're
Gotch.
not around anymore. Come on,
No,
they need to
no.
bring them back, dude.
I believe Aiden English is a commentator for TNA.
That makes sense.
Yes. He's married to Eddie Guerrero's daughter. Fun fact.
That's Vicky Guerrero's daughter.
Yep. Dominic's
See, I
sister.
know my history.
Not really. Everybody knows. Dominic is Ray's son, who famously, Ray actually wears a lot of his gear, looks like underwear on the outside of his tights, which is funny. Yeah. Maybe a little tribute to the strong man.
The big strong man.
All right, let's get out of here, dude. Let's end it. It's been a long logo-filled episode. There you go. Okay, yeah, I see what you're talking about.
They did have leotards, so I don't know what the underwear thing is.
Dude, Cody Rhodes has got no chance against this guy. Absolutely
Dude,
not.
this guy, do you see what he's lifting right now?
Yeah. No way.
One hand over his head. There's no way.
Yeah, he's got like a giant Q-tip he just stuck in Goliath's ass or something. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Impressive,
He's
though,
made
none
of
the least.
He's made of a Q-tip.
All right, House Assembly. 229. Clams. Dirt. Josh. A little bit of lore.
Just
Choose your friend.
cheese and eggs, bro.
And at the end.
Huh?
We'll be back next week, Sundays at 9. Subscribe, like, and enjoy. We'll be back. Goodbye.
It's a little bit of Kermit there at the end.
Goodbye. I can't get it. I gotta really like close my throat to do Kermit. Kermit the frog here.
Here's Kermit.